Hunter hasn't seen a single anime. Alright, what's up, everyone? Welcome into the Nerding Out podcast. Today is the Gachiakuta episode. I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but it's a pretty dope anime in my opinion. Hope you guys like our review, and we'll get into it. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. So, intros. So I am Squall Rush, gamer, podcaster, anime enjoyer. Hit that link tree. Hit that buy me a coffee account. Linktree has all my platforms. If you want to follow me, watch from any of those platforms, or watch any of those platforms that I post videos on, please do. That'd be greatly appreciated. Buy me a coffee account is there for just in case there's no donate button from wherever you're watching from. YouTube. Anyways, there's that, and then no real new announcements. I think I did post a new song on my Squall Vibes channel on YouTube and Rumble, so check that out. I think I posted it yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday morning. Yeah, it's like a little bit of hypey boss music, retro gaming, 8-bit boss fight music, so if you want some hype music while gaming, that might be a good choice for you. So check that one out. But besides that, no real new announcements. So hit those likes, comments, follows, subs, reposts, shares, all that good shit. Alright, go ahead. Brock, take it away.
Rockstrap55 anywhere you can find me. Mostly on Rumble though, so if you're watching anywhere else, you're really missing out. Rumble's got all the exclusive stuff. Doing Pokemon stuff with Squall anywhere, whichever way he is on your screen. And on Thursday we're doing Pokemon Soul Link right now with X and Y. It's pretty challenging at the moment actually. And then yeah, that's really about it though. So go ahead and feel free to come follow me on Rumble, because that's really where I'd appreciate the support.
Alright, Ninja, take it away.
Alright, I am the 7-7. You can find me at Game Jump MeWe and Rumble, which leads you right back to my Rumble channel. No new announcements besides we are playing Bow and the Teal Lotus on stream these days, so check us out. Check me out. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, and outside of that, what is our intro question?
Shoot. What new released game are you probably gonna start? Are you looking forward to playing or thinking about playing?
I don't even know what games are coming out.
Whoa, static.
Borderlands 4.
I said I don't know what games are coming out.
Oh, okay.
Get a quick QA gamer, but I am looking forward to Borderlands 4 as well. But the Sonic Crossroads, I played the beta of that, and I was like, it's pretty good. Outside of that one, we're looking at Ananta and NTE, both games that are like GTA inspired anime, Spider-Man, Watch Dogs, Connect, I'm interested in that. I hear it's gonna be free to play on both of those games, so I'm ready.
That game,
Ananta did look pretty good.
yeah, that game did look hella fire. I did want to play that.
And honestly, I've not ever played any Digimon games, but
Did
that
we
new
react
one
to that?
coming out's looking good.
Is that the game that we reacted to?
Yes.
It's like Grand Theft Auto in anime.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one that I'm excited for. Except no, I'm not, because it's not gonna be on Xbox. Fuck.
You serious?
Assholes.
I think it's gonna be on
Oh,
Steam,
look that up.
and Steam's supposed to be on Xbox.
No. Steam has
I remember
Xbox titles, but Xbox.
Yeah, but I think
can't.
they're going to do something with Steam being on Xbox. I remember seeing that somewhere. I'm actually getting a new Xbox now.
Oh damn, bro, that sucks. Ananta really isn't on Xbox. Yo, Hunter, what's going on with your mic, bro?
Time for a server review.
No, man.
The fuck was going on?
You've eaten it.
Alright, looks
Eating
like
the mic.
Ananta is for PlayStation 5, Windows, iPhone, and Android mobile devices. That's crazy, bro.
So everything but Xbox?
Yeah. I thought for sure it was gonna be on Xbox.
Rest in peace.
Game I'm interested in is actually that League of Legends fighting game. I was watching another streamer called Sorzu play it on Twitch the other day. He's also on Rumble, and it actually looked kind of good. It looked interesting. Oh shit, what happened?
Is it like Heroes of the Storm or whatever?
It
The
looked
Blizzard fighting game?
it looked a little bit like Fighter Z, but with just 2-on-2 battles.
Holy crap. On a biscuit. That's you need a new mic.
Motherfucker.
So like Marvel vs.
We're good.
Capcom, fighters,
Yeah,
kinda like that.
Yeah, it
I
did.
remember.
Really smooth and really nice looking animations though. I was thoroughly impressed by the look of it.
If I remember correctly, a character can die. You could technically still use their ability,
Yes.
but I don't think you can switch to them.
Yep,
if I
100%
saw that
right there.
Well, that's pretty good, I guess.
I don't know if Hunter's coming back.
His name is Hunter Bro. He has a Twitch channel called Secret Cold Sauce. I don't know if he's got anything new.
A
Yeah.
lot of Vermintide or Darktide, whatever it was.
Yeah, I'll probably be streaming some Dark
Sea of
Tide,
Thieves.
some rematch here or there. Alright, but besides
Yeah.
that, we can get into the anime segment.
Yes, and also, I caught up today.
Noise.
Gotcha.
Alright, so first and foremost, we got two animes. We're gonna go over the Dan to Dan review, episode review, and then we're gonna go over Gachiakuta. As we're waiting on the homie Blaine Bro, or I don't even know
Mic
if they show the
check.
last name. Oh, you sound better now.
Sounds
His
good.
name's Duck. His last name is Duck.
Mike check.
We can hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
His last name's Duck.
Is this? Are you serious?
I swear to
Loose.
God.
Wait. I'm so lost.
D-U-C-K.
Why is
like
this
the
email
anime.
Patrick Blaine then?
Quack, quack.
That's
Blaine Duck.
his. Yeah, it's Patrick Blaine Duck. I don't even think Patrick is anywhere in his actual name. I know that's his grandpa's name, maybe.
Best friends with
Kinda.
SpongeBob?
That might be his dad's real name. I'm pretty sure his dad's real name was Craig.
And his government name
I
on
don't
everything. That's
fucking
great.
Yeah, just I don't know.
Alright,
don't
wow. Did you want to give your intro?
Oh yeah, I'm Secret Cold Sauce, the self-proclaimed god of asinine behavior. You can find me on Twitch bitching about rematch. Sometimes you can find me playing. It's that fucking game we play together, Ninja.
Dark Tide.
We're fighting for the enemy, the Emperor.
Dark
I got
Tide.
me a nice little dog. Yeah, Dark Tide. I'll be playing that. with Ninja. I play rematch with Squall and Brockstrap. And sometimes I even pretend like I know stuff about Pokemon so I could have conversations with Squall and Brock when I feel left out. Let's see. What game am I excited for? I'm excited to see the memes about Borderlands 4.
Alright, so that's Secret Cold Sauce. Make sure y'all shoot everybody with some follows.
And lead.
Besides that,
Especially lead.
now we can get on to Dan. Alright, what we last left off on episode 10, I think. Am I mistaken?
So, during the kaiju, it was during the kaiju times.
How long is a Dan to Dan episode?
Ice Kaiju.
22 minutes. 22 minutes
22?
Yeah.
on average.
Think I could squeeze it in while y'all talk about the other topic?
Nah, because we're trying to kill time for
Blaine.
For Blaine to come in because he watched Gachiakuta, the other anime.
Oh.
So that's why we're talking about Dan to Dan first. Alright, so episode 11.
Gachiakuta.
Episode 11.
That dude looks like Goku.
What?
No.
Yeah. So fucking, he looks almost just like Goku.
Heck no.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, we'll
on
see you later,
Crunchyroll.
Cool. We'll see you later, Cool Puff. Out here telling live.
Heck?
I'm sending a picture right now. You're not about to tell me this dude don't look like Goku, bro.
So, episode 10. No, wait, 11? Are we on 11? Cause
Yeah,
10
we're on
was
episode 11.
We see that, yeah, episode 11, right? I'll check it out later.
like
We
Bakugo.
finally start seeing them actually fight the kaiju versus, and it's not even like they're outright fighting at first. It's more like trying to figure out how everything works. And so we go through that process. Wait, we're doing first impressions, right? Because I don't want to go any further if you are. You don't want to do
Yes. First impression.
First impressions. Okay. So, I mean, dealing with the kaiju fight, it felt like Power Rangers. For the most part, when they actually got into the battle, at least that's what a dude was trying to go for. But then to see the others be able to help out in some ways, because on the one end I was like, this is gonna be this guy's episode. Okay, cool, whatever. But then they kind of said, nah, we're gonna actually have. Wait, am I getting in the 12? I might be. Regardless,
Yeah, this
we're
is
seeing.
it was before the giant robot fight. It's like when everyone's
There's a
actually
giant robot
fighting.
fight?
It's when everyone's actually fighting.
Had a-
Like the main three are fighting the giant kaiju.
Okay, so I'm a little bit further in, but
Yeah.
I thought they were fighting in the suit during episode 11. If I'm not
Nah,
mistaken.
that was 12. That was the final episode.
Okay, guys, I'm already skipping an episode. My bad.
Hold on. There's a giant robot fight, you said.
Yeah,
Yes.
yep.
Dude, Dan to Dan never ceases to make me say, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah, you're not
are
wrong.
we just fighting a purple demon dude? Like last episode?
You're a little behind. Yeah, that happened. That happened.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead, Ninja.
All right, so I'm getting back there. So I remember they were running from the big one because they were like, "Oh, that's too big. We can't do nothing about that." And that's when they skedaddle, and then when they meet up with Ira and Ichi, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, we saw Ira being a little too cocky. We saw Gigi really wasn't able to do too much. We saw the class, Kenta, being like having classism with Gigi because he's like popular, the handsome guy. So we saw some stuff like that. But then we see them go to the idea of like, I'm going too far again. My bad. But we see her trying to fight, and it's just, you're just seeing like, we need a little more power. We're not able to do anything. Like they're getting some hits in. I'm not gonna say they're not doing anything, but like, let's be real. This is an ant's worth. This is like a small dog trying to fight a human. All right, they ain't doing that much.
Yeah.
So then you see like I'm going too far again. I can hear it. Squall, take over before I go any further.
So I'm not gonna lie. I saw episode 11 like 2 weeks ago, so my memory is kind of fading. I saw it while I was on vacation too. I do remember like the fight between the main three. What's up, Charm City? Happy Sunday. I do remember the fight between like Ira, Momo, and Okarun versus the big giant kaiju. I remember it being pretty dope, and like they were putting up a good fight, but it just wasn't enough, and it was just like damn. And then on top of that, you got Gigi over here running away carrying the fat chubby dude. I forgot his name. You said his name was Kenta.
Kenta.
Yeah, and then like I guess some of his sweat gets on Gigi, and then Gigi's like, oh shit, no. Huh?
You know what? How does that work anyway? What is hot on average? Like it's gonna be on your body and then it flies off. It's gonna be warm. So like, how did that work anyway?
I think I don't know. It's a good question. I
It
don't
ain't
know.
boiling hot, I'll say that. But like, and maybe that's why.
Hot
he
but
didn't
average is me. Just saying.
No, but
Get out
I
of
think
here,
it's
Yeah.
like room temperature and colder. He turns into Evil Eye, but he can handle a little bit of room temperature water. And he can,
Well, Momo spit on him, right, to make him transfer back.
but it was hot water.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
No. Wait.
Oh
wait.
yeah, she got it from
Yeah,
the
she had
thermos.
just
Yep.
she just took a sip from the thermos. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
coffee,
Yeah.
the hot coffee stuff.
But yeah, it's room temperature that's cold enough to fuck it up. Like that's I remember hearing that and going, man, this is just not fair.
But he controlled himself where he can handle room temperature water a little bit. So I think sweat might be room temperature a little bit, and it was just a drop. So it
I
like
think it's
so Gigi the
a lot
Evil
more
Eye
than
was
drop.
coming out. What was that?
a lot more than a drop.
Yeah, but then like he
So-
controlled it at first, and then more sweat got on him, and then it just forced Evil Eye out.
Something to think about too. If you're cold and then you have, like, say it's 30 degrees out and you get hit with 50-degree water, like that'd be warm. But if you're hit with 50-degree water, wow, I don't know why I'm saying water weird. And you're if it's like 80 degrees out and you're getting hit with 50-degree water, it's like different. It's like cold,
Yeah.
right? So like, is it relative to what temperature you're feeling already?
No, I think it's just straight up like a certain high temperature water or a certain low temperature water. Cause like you can make the argument.
I think Squall's right. It's probably just the water.
Water.
Yeah, because
Dude, I'm
think
stroking right now. It's crazy.
it's like
Oh, dude, you can't talk like that on here.
yeah, because like I think like you can make the argument like if you take a shower, right, and then once you get out of the shower, it's like
Right.
freezing cold. You know, it's like
Right.
water like gets rid of like your like a lot of temperature. It makes you colder no matter what temperature it is. So if that was like applicable here, then like no matter what water that Juju takes, he'd be always Evil Eye.
It's like weird that I said it twice the same messed up way.
Maybe your tongue's dry. Maybe you should drink some water.
I might.
I'll be right back. I'm going to take a shit.
Alright,
Gotcha.
we gotta clip that.
Like
shit.
I said, yeah, we do. But yeah, like it is kind of weird though, because you know if you're in an igloo, right, and it's cold out, and then you get hit by some like room temperature water, that's gonna be a lot hotter than like
Yeah.
ghost magic. That's what I'm going with. Ghost magic.
Ghost magic?
Okay.
What the heck? It's gonna be
that's what I'm
hotter
going
than
with.
ghost magic?
No. I'm saying logic ain't logicking. It's ghost magic. But you know they fought him. They fought Are we calling it Godzilla or are we just calling it Dragonzilla?
Call him
I mean, that's
Alienzilla.
what when I saw it, I was like, that's clearly Godzilla.
Yeah,
That's clearly Godzilla.
especially since he
Copyrighted.
became huge.
That's the word they were about. We can talk about that later.
First impression, I thought it was a pretty cool episode. It wasn't too much. Like, we got to see more of Okaroon and his new mastery training in action.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough. Brock, what's your first impression of episode 11?
I went and got some purple water.
Nice.
So I think that what about number 11 or whatever?
Yeah.
Or 10?
Yeah, number 11.
11 when they're fighting
11.
the giant kaiju.
Is that when they're fighting not in the robot?
Yeah, that's the
Not in
episode
a row-
prior
Okay.
to that.
Yeah, no, that was pretty dope. It was interesting to see Arya? What, Ira, yeah, no, it was interesting seeing her like with her just hair like all over the town and everything. I thought that was a pretty cool shot.
Yeah, she's going crazy.
Another cool shots when Momo had like caught the lightning or whatever and like threw it back. That was pretty cool. I think no, that wasn't Gigi wasn't there yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, he wasn't there yet.
So, is Okaroon pretty much? What do you guys think? Is Okaroon pretty much the strongest of those three? Like, he just has to. But when he goes full out 100%, like the amount of damage output he puts out is higher than Momo or Ira, and that's why he loses his ability for the rest of the day.
I'm not entirely sure.
Okaroon is... Ira would be the equivalent of a DPS character. Okaroon is a burst guy. Now, Momo is a controller. She can do things, but for the main part, she's not the main fighter in that sense.
Right.
Okaroon can do DPS, but if he ever decides to do a full out or a full throttle, that's one out of the mag.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, like, would you guys say he could probably do the most damage since he does that all-out shit?
Well, if he's a burst, then yeah, it would be like...
Yeah, you would have
Think
to.
of it like a dial. Right, like he'll...
Here's the thing,
maybe
though.
that's not the right analogy.
Here's the thing, though. Being the strongest in general is not necessarily a matter of power. Like, yeah, he's got a lot of power, but if he can only use it 2 times, he has to be tactical about it. Versus Ira and Momo are always on.
Think of it like a propane tank, right? The hotter you burn it, the more fuel you're exhausting. So, like, if you put him on normal, it'll last a little bit longer. But if you put the flame all the way on high, you'll burn through that quicker. So think of it like not only putting it on high, but just releasing all of the gas out of that propane tank at once. It's that explosion, and then there's nothing left in the tank afterwards, kind of.
Yeah, I get that. It's just It's just Ira and Momo don't really have that type of full out move like that, you know. So I don't know if they're like if I'm pretty sure Okaroon can like do the most damage because of that.
I would say Ira's kind of more of a control too. Her hair does something pretty similar to Momo's, like hands and stuff, right? What's her damage that she does? Just like kicking and punching and stuff?
Kicking, slamming. I mean, technically that's both of them, right?
Yeah.
But I would say that when you see Ira fight, she's more active than Momo is.
Right, yeah, she's more acrobatic, but as far as her actual skill,
I'm
like,
back.
it's just the hair.
I think she can outright attack with her hair too, based on if we're looking at like acrobatic Silky herself. We can hear you. We're gonna look at acrobatic Silky herself. Like, she was actually attacking with her hair, and to some degree, Ira does that. We don't see it all the time.
Right.
Ira's the pink-haired girl.
Yeah.
Okay, do we know whether or not Okaroon is gonna choose Ira or Momo?
It's a done deal that he's with Momo. That's a done deal.
Yep.
Oh no, after the last episode.
Uh-oh.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah. That's episode 12.
She must have took them panties off.
Nope. The most out of this world thing just happened.
I wouldn't say it's out of this world. It's something
I
similar
promise
happened.
I would say it was out of that world.
I
Oh
promise
yeah,
you.
literally
Look,
yes.
I don't have to watch the episode to know that Brockstrap is 100% correct when he says that on a Dan to Dan episode, the most out of this fucking world shit happened. I know for a fact he's telling the truth because this fucking show never ceases to just pull something out of where the fuck did that come from?
Well, he
Land.
means literally, not figuratively.
I'm kind of meaning both. I'm feeling like some Teen Titans episode 1 kind of action there.
All right,
With Teen Titans, Brockstrap.
all right. Episode 12. What y'all think about the giant robot fight?
It was glorious.
It was glorious. Hey,
Glorious.
As a 35 almost year old man, growing up and having Power Rangers on VHS over at my buddy's house at a sleepover, like that was peak television back in the day, man. So seeing some Super Sentai shit on freaking Dan to Dan, I'm just like, yes. Call back to everything that I remembered back when I was carefree and had no worries whatsoever, and I just enjoyed me some freaking Power Rangers.
Funny story.
Go, Momo, I say.
On Instagram threads, there was like a post of some Super Sentai, and like they were transforming.
Super what?
It looked pretty dope. And
Sentai.
then it was like some current Super Sentai. And then like I
believe I've seen
commented on
this.
there. I commented on there like, "Yo, this knockoff Power Rangers looks hella cool." And then, like hella people got so pissed, bro. they all got hella rage baited, bro.
Okay. So when y'all say giant robot fight, y'all are talking like Megazord, not Gundam.
Yeah,
Megazord.
definitely.
It was a giant Buddha
Those
robot.
are like the worst robots too.
It was a giant Buddha robot.
It started off as Megazord, but then it turned into whatever the Green Ranger has all by himself.
Like I just remember, like even as a kid, like watching the Megazord put itself together. I'm just thinking, like, there's not my closest friends would we be able to coordinate that. No fucking way. If I'm controlling the right arm and Squall's controlling the left arm and Ninja's controlling the right leg and Brock's controlling the left leg, we're losing every fight. A fucking
You
honey
did
badger is
a
gonna
lot
be
more
us.
thinking than I did back then.
I've always been like that.
Dinosaur robots.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've always been thinking way too much about shit.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like the Dexter's Laboratory episode where the family created that giant robot and they couldn't figure out. The dad started throwing a pitch.
But wasn't he used it to fight against that fucking skinny dude with the big head?
No,
That's what you're talking about?
No, it was I forget what they were fighting, but I just remember they were messing up. Just like how you said. But yeah. So Giant Buddha, that fight was pretty cool. It was pretty funny. I like to see some of the stuff. Like Okarun got ejected out, and then I mean I think you're technically right, Hunter, because like it wasn't really they could control it together. They were like all over the place at first until like the fat guy Kenta, he kind of took over and he was like, yo, this is my calling. So then he just started controlling the thing and started going ham on that giant kaiju. And then that was pretty dope. And then like it was kind of funny because like he was talking about how like there's just a bunch of flashbacks of how like he quote unquote trained himself to handle machines his whole life by going on roller coasters and saying he can handle motion sickness and and then like
he can put the blood in his brain to withstand the G-force.
Pretty much. And then after that, he basically kind of loses the fight somewhat. And after he loses the fight, Momo and Ira take over, and that part was pretty sick when Momo and Ira took over, because like I think the top part of the head was broken off, so then Ira's hair grows and like swooshes out of the head and like wraps around the invisible kaiju. And then that part was pretty sick. And then Momo like connects all the broken limbs with her little ghost like powers. So then they just start beating the shit out of it like that with like all their powers combined. So that was pretty fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie.
But then it went into the real world.
And
I was like, what happened for that death?
I remember when Digimon did that.
I think whenever
hold on,
they
wait a minute. They did beat it.
Yeah, they beat it. Like usually
So
when
did
they
Michael Jackson.
when they beat like an alien or a ghost, like the world goes back to normal. But usually they die though and disappear. This time it didn't die
Not
and
a joke.
disappear.
Water's wet. So anyway, I think the only reason it probably worked, the only reason it probably stayed there was it was the house originally, and so the house did always exist in their world. So they come back. Well, of course the house is still there. It's just in a different form.
Wait, they went through time?
No, different dimension. Like
Okay.
If you remember
the
how
green
the house
ooze.
was
The house that the old people were sacrificing people to the worm in?
No, you're going way back in time. We're talking about present. So
The
house got destroyed by
nanotechnology.
Gigi. Yeah.
I don't think he's
Remember the house
seen
got
that.
destroyed by Gigi?
I don't
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
he is lost. Okay. Yeah, you're lost. So basically, what happened was the house got destroyed by Gigi out of a fight with Abenogar and Gigi. That's what happened. Regardless, what you need to know is the house got rebuilt through nanotechnology, built by thought imagined technology, whatever. And so they recreated the house that was originally there. And then they said, well, we kind of need to fight the kaiju in some formal way. And then Kenta has this idea of what if we created a Megazord. So they create a Megazord, and the Megazord fights the... We're calling it
It was
Godzilla.
originally Okarun's idea, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was just Kenta that had the idea based
Well, he
on.
had the idea of... Yeah,
Yeah.
had the idea of using the thing. Kenta come in, and then Momo turns into a Buddha. And so they fight the Godzilla. Still the house, it just got transformed into a Megazord. And then they end up in the middle of the city. It's daytime, apparently. I think it was night when they started. A lot of time passed by. Holy crap. And then
Well, did it ever
reappear
actually
in the
go to
world.
night?
I don't think that was night. I think that was like the
But
world.
somebody was confused why the sky went black. I thought it was still daytime the whole time they were fighting.
I thought it was
But
like
it was going night.
I thought it was
You remember
similar.
it was like... Go ahead.
I thought it was similar to like when they fought that green ooze monster in the school, and then after they defeated it, it just became normal daytime again. But like the kaiju's world was like a dark nighttime type of world instead of green ooze.
We do see some form of passage in time like that happen. Okarun's training kind of like that as well. That being said, it was going from afternoon to night, and then it somehow went to like peak morning hours. And like that's a lot of time that had to pass by. Someone leave? Like what just happened?
I had to come check too. I heard the noise, but... Squall, what'd you do?
I didn't do that.
Yes, you fucking did. That's why you laughing. No one left. No one came in and left because I would have got a notification from Xbox. So what did you do? Okay, well,
I
Rob,
see. I see.
Not the first time.
you're both convicted.
Anyways,
Yeah, go ahead, Ninja. Sorry.
So I mean, we noticed the passage of time, right? And so it was like just turning dark when they were chasing the ball and they fought it the first time. I mean, a fight. Here's the thing about fights, right? They end pretty fast. Like a fight might feel like an hour, but realistically,
Right.
it happened within the span of a couple minutes.
right.
There's no way Ira and Momo and Okarun were fighting Godzilla long enough, even in the house form. They were fighting it long enough that it took hours upon time to actually be like peak morning hours. There's no way that happened.
I don't think
So,
it lasted that
what-
long.
But it's a fight. It shouldn't.
Well, because like after like they defeated it, it just became daytime, and like all the people appeared, and they're like, oh, what the heck, a giant robot, and then like Okarun shows up and is like, what the heck, it's still here, like the kaiju. So like when we defeated it.
48 minutes in Dragon Ball time at the Tournament of Power took like 30 plus episodes. So I'm kind of, yeah, the time really is relative in anime fights.
I just think that's the world that like the kaiju brought out, the darkness. I don't think like actual hours passed to become daytime.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw like, I mean, okay, we're all watching it subbed, right?
I'm watching it in dub.
Or no, it's simulcast, right? Maybe I'm watching it in English. I'm pretty sure I heard the dialogue. Why did the sky turn black? Like somebody was genuinely curious. Like it was an instantaneous thing versus like, oh, it's supposed to be nighttime. Like,
I mean, sure, but what I'm getting at is that like we know when Kinta followed Momo and Okarun to find the Golden Ball, it was literally like after.
It was after school, yeah.
Yeah. So then, if it turned night, like let's say like a passage of time between when they first fought it or first found the Golden Ball, all the way to when they end up in the middle of the street, like that might be at best a couple of hours at best. But like the thing is, the fight never lasts that long, and we saw the whole fight. We didn't see like a time skip in the fight. So for it to just jump to like peak morning hours, that would mean that when they exited the yokai realm,
was it still morning or dusk? Because they look pretty similar.
It was daytime after the fight. It just blinked and it was daytime.
Yeah. I think time skipped forward.
Does it really matter whether or not it was dusk or dawn?
It kind of does, because it would explain like how much time passed in between. Because now we're looking at something new that we never saw before, where it skipped a lot of hours versus a couple of minutes.
I can guarantee you, Cold Sauce, I'm not going to be able to replicate that pronunciation. Even I'm sure I'll mess it up and not even make it sound the same.
Remember how like the green ooze area just disappeared after they defeated that monster?
Yeah, they were in a different realm.
Yeah, that's why I think it's like that nighttime was a different realm. Like when they defeated it, it just became daytime all of a sudden.
I guess it's time dilation. It's just different whenever you're in the yokai realm, so it always will skip. The only time that's not true would be the worm situation, but they weren't really in a yokai realm at that time. But then we're also looking at like yokai realm versus alien stuff, and alien stuff seems to always affect time.
Which one was the one that transported them to a different realm? Was that the alien or is that the ghost?
Ghosts don't seem to do that. If we look at Okarun's training montage, those don't affect time like that. It's only the aliens that do that.
So that green oozy area was an alien?
Green ooze was alien. Not the sumo?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I think the sumo was an alien. Turbo Granny didn't change time.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that was just like kind of because that's an alien kaiju. I'm assuming that's just a different realm, that nighttime realm type of thing. Because they were destroying so many freaking buildings all over the dang place, and like I find it hard to believe they didn't take any lives throughout that scuffle. But yeah, what was your guys' favorite part of the fight? That big fight?
I think it's not necessarily the fight, but actually learning about Kenta. I mean, like, we actually get to see him, what he's actually like, not just the mask he puts on to be popular. He's popular? Came on, everyone's... No, he wants to be popular. He's, the way I saw a guy describe it is, Okaroon and Kenta are on two sides of the spectrum of wanting to be loved by people, and so Okaroon didn't believe he was worthy of it, and so he never tried. Versus Kenta is always overstudying people to try to understand how to be better. And so, what Okaroon needed to do would be, he needs to stop thinking he's not worthy of at least trying to be with other people. And what Kenta needs to do is actually just be around people instead of trying to study them.
So one tries
Gotcha.
too hard and one doesn't try hard enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a good observation. I like it. It's called. What about you, Brock? What was your favorite part of episode 12, or about the fight?
I don't know. It was pretty interesting when he was able to like by himself completely redo the whole entire robot. So like just the transformation, it felt like switching the losing situation with a not so flashy robot to winning with the flashier robot. I thought that was pretty neat.
I think the last nerding out, Ninja, me and you were speculating that Kenta was gonna get some powers, because like every new character that goes on these battles with them always ends up having powers. But after this fight, what do you think? Are we still thinking he gets powers in the near future?
It's not necessarily that he gets powers now, but more like he gets an upgrade. So, it could be like I don't know if you guys saw the newest Transformers, or at least the one where they're fighting...
the one with the dinosaurs?
No. It's the one where there's an ape and there's a bird. Basically, a guy becomes...
That's the one with the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Artemisia hates that one.
So, I could see him getting a sort of like exoskeleton suit based off of the nano armor and just doing something like that. I don't think he's gonna get anything as big as a house into something like that is necessary again.
Right.
But, as far as like what is his upgrade, I think it comes strictly from the nano stuff. I also kind of see Okaroon doing something with that, because now that they've had the thought to do it, like why would you not do it more?
Yeah.
Especially this anime. This anime actively brings up stuff they've seen before. You
Right.
actively see that.
That's true.
No, if he's 4 episodes deep, or even 5, I don't think that they're gonna just cast that character aside. So, as far as becoming part of the group, I don't know, but definitely more of a character than just one of the side ones. Well, like you don't get that sense from Okaroon's class president, right? That kind of seemed like a one-off character. Whereas it was
I think
Kenta, like
Kenta's coming to Gigi. I think Gigi is going to be the one who brings him in, because he's a studier. He's always trying to figure out what's going on. But like, I think Gigi is going to be the one who can actually see through. He's always the one who saw through Okaroon's mask, and now he's going to see through Kenta's mask. I see it clear as day. It takes one to see one.
Freaking
Right.
block of a class president. Can't believe her, but out of nowhere, dog.
she's
Bro,
jealous.
it annoys me so much, because I'm like, where were you before Momo, bro? Come
know.
on, don't try to start talking now.
All those dickheads that were messing with Okaroon before. Now you want to stop Momo from her getting her man? Hell nah, bro.
Where were you? Where were you?
Alright,
Just a little late.
so it's been a couple weeks since I seen Dead. And when I watched it, like, when I was gonna go watch the rest of the episodes to look, I was like, oh, there's only one episode left, so that means this is the season finale. What are the chances? I was like, I'm willing to bet they're gonna end this on a cliffhanger again. They're gonna end this motherfucker on a cliffhanger again. What's the cliffhanger this time around? All right, Brock. I know you wanted to bring this part. One of you guys was trying to bring this part up earlier. I think it was you, Brock.
Brock.
You muted.
Lay it on.
I really don't want to spoil anything, especially for Hunter Bro here.
Spoil it. Soil it.
Cold Sauce, did you watch Teen Titans? Is he not even here?
The original one goes
muted.
off.
What the fuck? I fucking unmuted myself to answer that question. How did I? Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now
can
we
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
Yeah, no, what I was saying was don't fucking worry about spoiling it for me. My irresponsibility caused me to not catch up on time. All right?
All right.
So this is my punishment. This is my cross to bear.
Very, very first episode of Teen Titans. What did Starfire do to learn how to speak English?
She made me fall in love.
She
She
kissed.
fucking kissed Robin.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking episode one. No wonder that show got canceled. What the fuck? Like,
So think
Teen
of that.
Titans. How old are these kids? They're like 13, 14. What do you think we should do in episode one? Stick their tongues in each other's mouths.
Anyways, we had a little bit of that going on as the cliffhanger. New character, new girl popped out, and
No way.
as that was happening, Momo walked.
This fucking
outside of the
Okaroon dude.
house.
I'm about to be a hater, straight up. Like, I was on his side, you know? But now, you getting in
wasn't
the way.
his
son.
choice. She
No,
kissed
I don't
him.
give a fuck. He's getting in the way. All right? He needs to fucking seal the deal with Momo and let them other two bitches find some more dick.
I think that's what he's trying to do. Okay, so a random girl comes up and just kisses you out of nowhere. Like, all right, you can pull back, but you still can't stop the fact that she chose to do that to you right off the bat.
Yeah.
Rockstrap, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you had this particular argument with your wife and you used that as an excuse, it
If
ain't
she
good
saw
enough.
me pull away immediately,
That ain't how women work.
so what should I do? Just slap the other chick?
Yeah.
Because that's literally the cliffhanger.
Bitches
We
in line.
haven't seen Okaroon's reaction to that yet.
Yep.
He might
He
still
should have
slap her.
slapped her before their
I
lips
doubt it'll
met.
happen, but I'm like, that's something he can do. Because that was literally the cliffhanger, is she walked outside of her
Fucking
house.
Player. You saw
you're
him
missing
kissing
the
that girl behind the
context, bro.
corner.
You're missing the context.
She walked out of the house, and all of a sudden, she sees whatever was inside of the kaiju, and this green-haired alien chick is kissing Okaroon, and then the house explodes.
And then,
Oh,
yeah,
which I absolutely love.
ends.
right there, dude.
Episode
If a
ends.
green-haired alien chick tried to kiss me, I wouldn't fucking hesitate either.
Yeah, the freaking so they defeated the kaiju. It turned back into a normal size. Ran back with it back to Momo's house, and then Okaroon was investigating it and finds a zipper. Unzips it. There's a unconscious alien chick in there who wakes up as soon as the suits opened up, and then like Momo is in the house like throwing up from being in that giant robot, like, and like the guy's controlling it like all crazy, like, and she never took any roller coaster training, so she's motion sick, throwing up in the house. And then after they open up the alien suit, find the chick who wakes up, it cuts to Momo, who walks outside. And then as soon as she like walks outside, it's just looking at her face this whole time, and she's shocked. And then it cuts to that new chick just kissing Okaroon, and then boom, episode ends. I was like, I knew it, bro. I knew it was gonna end on another cliffhanger, bro.
The
Season's
thing
over.
I really do actually appreciate is just the consistent one-liner from the Evil Eye. Like the whole entire episode. I want to murder.
Oh yeah.
We do need to talk about.
already.
We gotta talk about their little moments. Can we, before we go even there, can we talk about the fact that Okaroon and Gigi was carrying Godzilla all the way back to the place? You know how much stamina and arms strength you had to have for all that, bro?
And it was funny.
Like that.
It was
Gigi.
His gate.
It was
Right
funny
here.
because like
Right there, dude.
it's funny because like they were being
Oh, the
chased
dude.
by the mob, trying to see what was going on with this kaiju, and then every time they cut to like a different area of when they're running back to the house, they get further and further and less people until the last guy finally gives up and he gets tired. But they're still going at their same speed the whole way while casually talking too the whole way while carrying that thing.
Wait, which kaiju was it? Kaiju number 8?
No, you're thinking of another anime. Godzilla. Godzilla.
Yeah, it's basically just Godzilla. Like Space Godzilla.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that
Kids
part
are
was
eventually-
funny to me.
I kind of
Wait a
like
second.
seeing like
Like,
Evil Eye being a child.
okay, hang on. Because Okaroon, like even in his Turbo Granny state, like he's got a lot of speed, okay?
Mhm.
But the strength to pick up Godzilla is not possessed by Okaroon or Gigi.
Apparently it is.
Unless he's in his
Okaroon-
purple form.
He was in his
Oh, no.
normal form.
Gigi's already athletic, but Okaroon is stronger. Like we saw
I
him
don't think-
exercise before, and we know he's.
Are we
doing
talking about the same Godzilla right now? I'm talking about a moving skyscraper.
It went
Yeah,
back to
it went back to small.
It went back to a
But it was still
normal
extremely
size.
heavy.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. It had the ability to grow in size.
After they defeated it, they carried it back, and then after they defeated it, it shrunk back down to like somewhat of a human size. It's still kind
Like
of
a
big.
chibi size? Oh, human size?
Yeah, it's still big. I'd put it easily 200 pounds plus.
I got you.
But I was kind of disappointed, bro. Like one thing that kind of disappointed me was they didn't allow Evil Eye to fight that thing. I wanted to see Evil Eye fight that thing too.
Right.
It's a
He was
pretty
about
fair reason,
to.
though.
Okaroon
It's a pretty
about
fair
ready.
Yeah.
Okaroon about gave the permission right then and there, and then that's when Kenta stepped up.
Yeah, they're building him up for something big.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, it is a pretty good reason, because he is a child in mind still, and like you give him an inch, that's all it takes.
Right. I do appreciate all the spicy talk he's trying to espouse. 10-gallon wiener.
Whoa. 10-gallon Weather?
Yes.
Out of your
we do.
Koto. Out of your Koto. Seeing Evil Eye act like a kid, you know, feeding him with the snack as Okaroon does. Shoot, I saw something the other day about Dan.
Wait, so the lonely kid backstory for the Evil Eye was genuine? It wasn't like a lie, like a genjutsu?
Yes.
Like to manipulate him?
pretty sure it's true.
It was
That's
never.
why GG wants
Oh, God damn it.
around.
So now I gotta start liking this GG asshole? I hate this fucking guy, bro.
It was never a manipulation.
I assumed that it was all just a fabricated story to get him to feel sorry for her. I was saying the whole time, do not ever trust an Evil Eye.
Nope. It
Like
wasn't
that,
that.
for me, there's
Yeah.
no reason at all to consider that as being a genuine story.
Yeah, but that
But-
doesn't necessarily make them a manipulator. Turbo Granny
If
is
someone
an
you
old
can't
woman.
trust is definitely a manipulator.
Turbo Granny is a older woman. She's mature. She's been there for a long time.
Which means when she says don't trust this thing, you
No.
listen.
What you're missing though is that her being a manipulator is a lot more easier than someone like Evil Eye, which we know everything says he's a kid. He doesn't have much to go off of. He's been locked down there for years. We just happened to see Gigi with it.
No, I get what you're saying, Ninja, but what I'm saying is that all of that could have been a lie. Like, it's literally an illusion. He hypnotized Gigi just to show him all of that.
It could have.
Why would
We
you?
didn't.
Right. I mean,
we
at least
saw
Squall's-
Ira.
Could have. And
Itachi can make you see anything with his genjutsu.
Yeah, but we don't have Genjutsu in Dandadan.
Dude,
Yeah.
he fucking took over their mind and made them live an experience. It's a fucking genjutsu. It's an illusion. It's a mirage. Whatever you want to call it. It's all the same shit, different toilet.
But we haven't seen that one time in Dandadan.
Yeah. I mean,
You might experience an experience, but that's it.
it would have been a good theory, but it turned out to not be that.
I got you.
It's
I
not
got you.
even an anime theory, alright?
No. The Genjutsu part was a good theory, but it turned out not to be that. But actually, like in the last episode, Evil Eye kind of reminded me of Goku a little bit. Like when he was like looking at the giant kaiju, he was like, "Hey, that thing looks strong. I want to fight it." That's when like Okarun was like, "Yeah, go ahead, bro." Yeah, I was like, that's some Goku shit right there, bro. Like all the memes about like if there's like, I remember one time on Instagram threads I saw a post of like some kid who beat cancer, and like everyone in the comments was just posting pictures of Goku, and then I was like stumped for a second. I was like, oh, he's strong as fuck.
I heard you beat cancer.
Yeah, he's strong as fuck for beating cancer. Okay, I get it.
I remember whenever I had it was like an aunt, and she had beat cancer, and she posted, she was on her Facebook, everybody's like, I'm so proud of you, I prayed so much, and I was like, what the fuck did cancer ever do to you? And people did not like that.
I bet.
Are you real?
Very cool stuff like comments.
The enemy.
Alright, so what do you guys think about the cliffhanger kiss at the end?
I loved it.
I'm hoping it's not going to be a repeat of Momo jumping to conclusions. She's already dealt with this before, and she knows how Okarun is. So she's also a little bit smarter than most anime women, or most anime. So I feel like this isn't going to be exactly like last time. Of course, she's going to be like, you know, hey, what's going on here? That will happen, sure. But as far as her jumping to conclusions, I'm hoping they don't go that route because she's a smart enough character.
She never blames Okarun for things that Irie does to him.
She did the first time. That's why I said
Right.
this wasn't out of this world, because like we've seen this happen already before, where she just looks over and Ira's on top of Okarun, or one of them was on top of each other out in the field,
Right.
somewhere behind the building.
So like she pretty consistently goes after Ira, right? So I guess not knowing this new woman, I mean, there is that difference of, all right, I know she's trying to get on him and he doesn't swing that way with her, but like,
God fucking damn it.
I don't know.
I thought that was a boiled egg. Now
The
my
fact that
counter's
it
full
is-
of egg.
This is heat.
Tough.
Oh my goodness, you have one of these guys.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
He's gonna keep coming. It's a bot. He's just gonna keep going, and
What?
then he'll go away, and then he'll
On
come back
YouTube?
with a new username. No, it's on Rumble.
Rumble?
I've dealt with a couple of them before.
A guy I talked to, a gamer in my chat. Now I'm not gonna say that. Now that I think about it, we'll talk about it later. I'm not gonna say that.
Be ready for
I
it.
don't
It's
want you
cool.
getting banned. I don't want you getting banned.
Sure,
I
there's gonna
just
be.
mute him forever. That's what I do.
I don't think Ninja likes it when I go in his comment.
If you start saying something crazy, I'll start muting you. That's just how it is.
Have
He
you
always acts like everything I say is just crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't muted you yet.
It's funny because like that was happening to a friend of mine, so I started attacking the other commenter, and then they were going after me and the streamer at the same time. So they're, yeah, I don't know, man. They're weird.
Fuck it. It's clicks. It's clicks. It's engagement.
I thought that was another one.
Have you really muted Hunter 7 Ninja?
I haven't
He's
muted him
muted
yet.
me every single time I've been in it. Don't let him lie to you.
I haven't
I'm
muted
about
him
to
yet.
get you.
No, he
I'm always-
definitely does. He does this thing where he has this machine read your comments, and so I get the machine to say fucking crazy shit, and then suddenly the machine doesn't read my comments, but it'll read other people's comment.
That hasn't been me. I'll put it like that, but I'm glad that happened. What I usually do with Hunter is I watch for something extreme, And if I see that, he's gonna get muted. I haven't had to do that yet, but I'm always watching you, Butter.
The thing is, do you have filtered words
the
on
shadows.
your TTS to make sure
can
I
it
have no
isn't?
filters.
You haven't?
I have no filters on that. I'm just watching.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'm
just
something
catch them on
heavy.
Rumble. That way I can say anything.
Yeah, if I'm doing something heavy, I don't have time to look, so I got that chat. But you know, I don't know. Maybe hit you with a 24-hour. All right.
Yeah, so there's this house in New Orleans, right? I think they call it the Rising Sun.
I'm right-clicking, getting ready to mute. Go ahead.
Smells right. That's what I'm talking about, Squall. Yeah.
I'm waiting.
No, anyway, what I was gonna.
Did he just
Bye.
mute himself?
I think you did.
Yeah, I muted myself for that joke.
Yeah, so basically... wait, were you still going on with some ninja?
Nah, I mean, we just see a girl kiss him. You know, she squeezes the
Yeah.
thing. She's a little shocked, obviously. You know, that's her man. But
Pulls her
like,
house up.
Viva la freedom of speech, motherfucker!
I just don't see Momo flipping like she did before. Because like I think I said it in the previous episode. I said he said to Momo, like, hey, if there's something wrong, like, let me explain, because I promise you that's not what you think is happening is not what's happening. So I think she's got that. She seems to be the type to retain information. She understands feelings pretty good. If she didn't retain that information and she just lost it on him, this would be clearly the author is messing
Normal
something
engagement.
up. No, this would be character assassination.
Yeah.
I'll point something out. I mean, how long has this green-haired chick been in the picture? I mean, if it's a complete stranger, of course Momo's gonna be like,
She was the
Yeah,
kaiju
what's
they've been
really
fighting
going
this
on?
whole time, and then we just got like a face reveal. Like as soon as we got the
Okay.
face reveal, cuts the Momo. She comes out, sees her kissing Okarun. Season ends. So we basically got like one
Guys.
scene with her at the end.
So
I got it.
here's
yeah,
I got
Momo's
it.
not that stupid, bro. She's not gonna be mad at
I got
Okarun for that.
I know what the problem is. It's not that she was kissing Okarun. She stole his first kiss.
what's that too?
Oh,
And
You know-
there's perspective here also. Like
you gotta
even
one up
before-
him. You gotta
even
one up
before-
her, Momo. Drop them panties, girl.
Right. Even before like Okarun and Momo were friends, he was like obsessed with space. So like almost like by definition, Space Girl would be like his dream lady.
You know?
So like I guess that is a different aspect of it from Ira.
That is the type of relationship wisdom that can only come from a married man.
Rock's reaction. Like,
I saw her earlier.
He's like, the fuck?
She was in the background now playing with you.
Is that John Cena behind you, Brock?
Yeah, the pan.
And his name is John Cena.
Oh my god.
Why'd you look like are you gonna see him?
I don't know. Sorry, we got derailed. Go ahead, Ninja.
But anyway. But like I think it's a situation because again, she never done that. Again,
Cut out a
she
little
might.
bit.
Nah, he's good. I think he just stuttered and like was like, ah.
I mean, she's never given him his first kiss. That's never happened.
Right.
You could argue they haven't made it official, and that is somewhat fair. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of there. It's kind of obvious something's happened, or they feel something in some way.
Oh no, there's no kinda about it. They went on that date. At that restaurant, no,
They held
Oh,
hands.
even at that lunch break.
It don't have to be. Well, look, there's this. If you do time in prison, you are going to hear this statement. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. They don't have to say it out loud. They know they belong to each other.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Did you
logic.
belong to somebody in prison?
I've actually had people belong to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was making some money. Well, I was making some ramen.
That's as good as money in there.
It's
Yep.
yeah, a ramen is $1. Yeah,
No,
I was one of the only white people on the poker table in most of the dorms.
I definitely agree with you there. Like one of you guys, I forget who. I think it's you, Ninja. Like, there's something there, and we all know it. And so I think she's gonna flip though. Like the way she reacted, the close up. I think Brock, you said the house exploded after seeing that. Like I think she's gonna flip again. So to me, it's gonna be like, here we go again. Another misunderstanding that we gotta waste an episode getting through.
I disagree. I think as much as you've watched anime, you know that Momo's about to go ape shit on that alien bitch and fight for her man.
Yep, 100%.
Also, I didn't say this earlier, but what I also really appreciated was the school lunch thing, because they had that toward the end of the episode earlier on in the season. But then the fact that they recreated it, but through the third perspective in there, like it was shot for shot the same, but then they also added the new guy in. I thought that was kind of funny, actually.
I don't remember this.
In fact, I'll add to my theory on why I think Momo's gonna like fuck up that green haired chick is because like I've been waiting for Momo to have like an awakening in her power. Like I keep seeing her fight and I keep thinking, I know you got more. I fucking know you got more. You know what I mean? And they just sealed the deal with the romance between her and Okarun, and then a cliffhanger with she's about to go Super Saiyan on that bitch.
I don't know, bro. I feel like she's pretty strong.
Momo's not that type of character.
I
She's
feel
not
like
a soccer
Momo's strong
Her rage
and she's
woman.
pretty good at using her powers, but we never seen that bitch rage out. We never seen
I
that
don't think
real
she did.
demon come out of her.
Because I feel like she's more
I don't
useful
think
than
that-
Okarun. Like she like in that giant centipede worm thing fight. Like Okarun went all out once and then was done until like he fought Gigi. But Momo was still out there putting in work for like the rest, like for a few more episodes. So like I feel like she's plenty strong herself.
Momo is a adaptive type. She's actively always looking at how to handle a situation better than before. We see that she does have power, but it's clear as day that it's not always really raw power with her. She's more like, I need to think through how this is going to work for us to win. That's my dog.
She's a tank.
She can tank. She certainly can. I think Okarun is more of the tank in this
I would agree. I think Momo is a striker and a half. I mean, when she fought
she's ready to scrap.
at Wormhouse, you know. But in fact, that was the fight that really like made me. Because if you think about her powers, like she can extend her arms and shit like that. If she starts fighting like Luffy, it's over with.
But she was in a fight with the grandma. She was in a fight with the worm. She was in a fight with Evil Eye. And then she went back to the surface and fought like the grandma and her goons again and the centipede again. She's taking a lot of damage. Or either she's got a lot of stamina or she's just like got a lot of like, or she's a tank, you know? Like a tank.
All right,
class.
well look. All right, well let me add in this other thing. Who is stronger, Momo or Evil Eye?
Probably. I think Evil Eye is stronger.
Yeah, Evil Eye is stronger. And who's the main character of this anime?
I have no idea. It's a toss-up between
Momo.
Okarun and Momo for me.
It's Momo.
In this particular case, it's both of them.
But it's not Evil Eye.
But Evil Eye is not the main character. What I'm saying.
How often do other
Momo.
characters stay stronger than Goku? I mean, we've seen Vegeta do it a couple times, but
I mean, isn't
other than that,
no, Jiren's not stronger. I mean, Beerus is stronger than Goku and Whis.
but yeah, but
So,
I'm just saying.
I would say the story's kind of dived into Momo's life more than it's dived into Okarun's life. So I would agree with Cold Sauce here that Momo's probably the main character.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about Okarun outside of himself. And we don't even know if he has parents. That dude could be an orphan for all we know.
I would say that what we know about Okarun, we're seeing with Okarun, is how Okarun wants to show himself. This is not a matter of the author doesn't want to delve into this. This is more of Okarun isn't going out to tell everyone everything. Because to Okarun himself, he rejects connection. This is something we see quite often. So for him to tell about his home life to some degree is hard to believe.
Right, but
That's making him less of a main character because everything's pivoted around. Like, remember, Momo is the one with the grandmother. She's the one with the person who has the spiritual teacher. She's also the home base location.
Right. So
we're
that's
not gonna
what
bring
I'm
Okarun
saying. Like,
Which
I'm
makes
not saying
Momo
that
the
he's
main
not.
character.
I'm not saying he's not relevant because he's one of the two that have been in every single episode. So I see what you're saying too. I'm just saying, like, off of all of the information that we have, the only one that we really know anything about, or like the orientation of which direction we want to see which characters like in the spotlight more, I guess, would be Momo.
I'll say this. I remember I saw something a while ago. The only reason the author couldn't get this book out is because she needed to have Okarun in there. She was literally just gonna make this about Momo originally. So Momo is the main character in that sense. But what I'm getting at is when we're looking at the idea of value, Momo has the spirit.
This was written by a girl?
Yes, it's written by a woman.
Oh yeah, Momo's about to fuck that alien bitch up,
It's
dude.
not gonna happen, Cold Sauce.
Momo's about to go Super Saiyan on that
No,
bitch.
she's not. She's gonna get mad at Okarun. Again.
But what I see here is what I'm saying is that, like, when it comes to the value of the MCs, while she might be the home base, they're both always thinking about everything together. She might have the spiritual grandmother. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm saying you're right on that part. But what I'm getting at is that when it comes to the thing of value, they're both on the same level.
Yeah,
We always see Okarun and Momo. We don't see a Gigi and Ira that much, but we always see Okarun and Momo.
Yeah, Okarun is just as valuable to the story as Momo is, pretty much.
So why-
right now, what we have right now is me and Brock. Me and Brock are saying that Momo's the main character, and Squall and Ninja is saying that Momo and Okarun are the main characters, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Squall, you're saying that Goku and Vegeta are the two main characters of Dragon Ball Z. Mostly Vegeta, but you know, both of them. Vegeta and Goku. That's Squall's words, right out of your
saying
mouth.
that last part.
That's literally what you said, word for word. You said Vegeta's better than Goku, and they're both the main characters, but less Goku than Vegeta.
Well, so that for that argument, I would say it would be Goku and Bulma, not necessarily Goku and Vegeta, because Goku and Bulma were the ones that both
I liked
started
your
from the very
Naruto
first
one
episode.
earlier.
Yeah,
Why don't they call it
not?
Naruto and Sasuke?
Right.
I mean, if I agree with Brockstrap more, it's more of Goku and Bulma than Goku and Vegeta, because Vegeta wasn't even there throughout like half of the whole series. Okarun's been there since the beginning.
Hit him with the okie doke. 3 against 1, Ninja. What's up?
But the very, very beginning we saw was Goku, and it was all about Goku and his home life for the second before the adventure started. So, like, using that same line of logic, like, it's about Momo and her home and everything from the beginning of that episode going.
No, well,
so,
we
like,
had.
I'm equating the information that we have on Momo is equivalent to the information we had on Goku.
Facts over
being
feelings.
That's what?
Well, we had one
back to
scene
the-
with Goku alone in Dragon Ball, and then Bulma appears and runs him over. That's the start.
Right.
It wasn't really. We didn't get to see too much of Goku just by himself.
And with that, yeah, you could say, well, Okrun was the main character because we saw him off the start. But I'm just saying, like, based off of all of the information that we have about the characters, like, okay, sure, it's Goku and Bulma, but who do we know more about? Well, currently Goku until we meet Bulma's parents, but
Didn't we
that's the same
technically?
situation we're in.
Wasn't the first scene of Dan to Dan technically of the grandma in that TV show interview?
Yeah.
I will 100% abandon everything I said if we're gonna be in agreement that the granny is the main character.
Granny's
Okay.
not the
Let's talk about it. I don't need you abandon anything. So what I'm saying is that like I mean I hear what your point is. They had to have a home base somewhere. So let's just choose the place where Momo's grandmother is because she's the spiritual teacher.
And I understand that
when it
argument
comes to-
also.
When it comes to the value of the characters, like I'm not again, Brock, I'm not saying you're wrong on any of this. I'm just going by what I'm saying.
Right.
When it comes to the value of the characters, they're both putting in just as much work as the other. We
Right.
just chose a home base with Momo. I would argue, at least when it comes to what we know more about Momo than Okarun, the fact that Okarun's not putting his information out there, to me, plays more into the idea of who he is.
Well, we can
I-
also
I
make
talked
that same
about it,
argument that Cold Sauce was making too, with Goku and Vegeta both adding that value currently to Super, right? But like, it's obviously not Vegeta who's the main character.
I would call
I-
Super the Goku and Vegeta show, 100%. Now, if we were talking about
Right.
Z, that's a different story.
I would agree.
Yeah,
if
Goku and
was
Vegeta
in the
only.
show the
I don't
whole
like this
time,
whole
bro.
Broly dude trying to slide his way into the main slot.
Oh, I love me some Broly.
Yeah, I like me some.
Let's
Broly,
step
too.
away from Dragon Ball. This is not what this episode's about.
I mean, I would agree with you guys if like Okarun wasn't there from the beginning. If Okarun wasn't there in the beginning, like Bulma was, but then I would agree with you that he's not the main character. But since he's there from the beginning, I can't really see the show without Okarun. You know, I could see Dragon Ball without Bulma. I could see Dragon Ball without Vegeta.
I was making the equation of the character that we have the most knowledge about and where the story seemed to go that direction with that person's background. Like we had Goku's background, we have Momo's background.
Check the chat.
You gotta.
Yeah, but ChatGPT wants to give you information you want. You need to use Perplexity.
I didn't say who's the fucking single main character or whatever. This dude just.
Bro, you just sent me.
He wants to give
You
you
just
more.
sent us something that
You said
proves me and
Makes their
Ninja right.
Yeah, exactly. You think I'm incapable of admitting that I was wrong?
Yes,
You were earlier.
Yeah.
it sounded like you like
100%.
check the
How
chat.
dare you?
Like you.
Yeah,
you better-
because it was hard to admit.
All right,
Anyway,
we can move on from this. What are we talking about?
a value
The ending.
like,
No,
Blame
I see what you're saying. I'll concede. I'll concede this time.
Wait. That's just ChatGPT. Brock, go ask Grok right quick.
remember,
Oh, they all suck.
remember when we were arguing about Piccolo and then like Hunter was like, huh, check the chat. I just said something that proves my point and it proved me right. Alright,
Deja vu.
right.
anything else you guys want to bring up about Dan the last couple episodes? The season ending.
I don't know. I guess this is kind of gonna delve into like Kenta more because Okarun's a UFO guy, but no. I guess Kenta and Okarun are probably gonna. I kind of see them bonding now.
Yeah, I do
'Cause
too.
he's actually now officially part of the group.
Kento is in sword
Or-
fighting?
No, Kenta, he's the guy who controlled the
Kendo.
giant robot.
With a D, not T-A. T-O.
I got
So
you.
I see them bonding. it's just gonna be him acting weird, and then like Okarun's just like, oh yeah, whatever. But I see them bonding, and I think it's gonna be Gigi, Kenta, and Okarun for a little bit. I see that happening. I'd like to see a whole episode of just them bonding, doing something.
Oh, you and your slice of life addiction.
And then the alien
I
chick,
watched
she's
her
probably
thing.
gonna be a part of the squad too. And then it's just gonna be her, Momo, and Ira just cat fighting all day.
Over.
Momo's about
In this
to
particular
beat
case-
the fuck out of that bitch. She ain't joining. He fucked up. She kissed.
Well, Momo
She
and
kissed
Ira,
the main character's boyfriend.
Momo and Ira already don't like each other. Now this is just another chick that Momo don't like, and probably Ira's not gonna like her too, since she likes Okarun.
She might be the uniting force between Momo and Ira.
Wow, she's
Brock, you know enough about women to know that that's not possible.
I think with this particular situation, we saw this with the other alien. They were kind of around, but they're not like with the main group. And I think this is going to be a very similar situation where they're just around.
the only
What makes you
reason.
think I know anything about women?
The only reason why I think that she's
You're
gonna be.
fucking married.
Only-
You gotta know something.
One girl.
Haven't you seen Hall Pass? Those dudes don't know nothing about women. Anyways, like the only reason why I think the alien's gonna be part of the group is because there's a little offset between the genders. Like with Kenta being a part of the group, there's 3 dudes, and there's only
Yeah.
Momo and Ira as the chicks. So I think if the alien chick's in there, there would be 3 chicks and 3 dudes. So that's the only reason why I think she might possibly be part of the group.
I can see it.
Squall just wants the drama. He probably grew up watching Maury and Jerry Springer.
No, it just makes
You are
sense.
not the father.
And the
I mean,
lie
I see the
detector
idea.
determined that was a lie.
I mean, I see the idea. I'm not gonna say I don't. I don't know. Here's the thing. Dan to Dan has been one of those animes where it's like, you see a trope, that does not mean that trope's gonna happen. And so, it's very possible. Yeah, it makes sense that it would be 3-on-3. But I don't know. I don't get that impression. I mean, they've been very consistent about that. They've been very consistent about, like, you know, let's not delve into tropes that we saw before.
Right.
I think it's so the reason that I'm hung up, like going ape shit on this chick is because of how well fleshed out the characters' behaviors are. Only female writers like J.K. Rowling, amazing, one of the best ever, and it's because of stuff like that. Like women are way better at writing like real fleshed out characters than dudes. Dudes just make awesome stories. But yeah,
Is a show to watch her.
I thought Harry Potter was a decent story also.
oh yeah, Harry Potter. Let me tell you, when I thought for sure I was ready to look for publishers for my book, and I had just finished writing it for like the 20th fucking time again, locked up, and I finally read a Harry Potter book for the first time. I was reading Percy Jackson at the time, and then I found a Harry Potter book, somebody had it in a dorm, so I started reading that one, and that was when I realized, okay, Rick Riordan, very good author. J.K. Rowling is a great author, and I need to rewrite my shit because I suck at this. And I did, and now I made the best book in the world that Squall and Brockstrap will never know about. Cause
I told you it may or may not. I'm still waiting on Kinesia, man. I'll definitely listen to it.
he's
while I'm
got
working
3
at work.
chapters out.
Oh shit.
All right. I'll go listen to the next 2.
Yeah, same. All right.
Echo.
Next is the Gachiakuta review. I think I'm pronounced that right.
Blaine got lost it.
Yeah, they got that dude that looks like Goku
He does
Right.
not look like
Sorry.
in Ultra Instinct.
does not look like Goku.
All right, so I'm gonna say this: I watched up to episode 6. I've seen all that. I have not seen the rest, but I will watch it later. I don't care about spoilers.
Alright,
I've only seen up to episode 8.
that's fine. We could just talk about the first few episodes. So, what'd you guys think? First impressions?
Animation, pretty good. Things are actually flowing. They're not still images like that. House Husbands anime.
Blue Lock.
Blue Lock season 2. Blue Lock season 2. They're not still images like that. So good on that. Art style looks kind of grimy, if you will. I'd say most animes to some degree feel clean. This actually feels grimy, so it adds to that trash energy that it has on this anime. I'm not saying it's trash. When it comes to the classism, you're seeing that as well. It is kind of wild that you would be willing to shoot somebody because they're trying to steal trash. You know, I'm
Right.
still trying to think about that. Like, what are you doing? The main character, he kind of reminded me of Cold Sauce a little bit, but that's because of earlier conversation.
I'm listening.
Anyway, but other than that,
No, not anyway. Elaborate.
Nah, we're good. We're not
I
talking
see
about
what you
that.
mean by that.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not about to have an inside joke.
You gotta
And
watch
then
it.
just
You gotta
no,
watch
we're
the
not
anime.
brushing past this.
You gotta
No,
watch the anime.
You should have
no.
watched
You
it.
watch
talking about the
anime.
dude that
should've
looks like
watched
Goku?
I honestly have no idea what they're talking about either, Cold Sauce. I'm thinking they're just.
Now I
gaslighting me.
know y'all are all talking about the same shit.
I just literally said I don't even understand what the fuck they're talking about.
I know how you are, Brockstrap. Mister, I try to keep the peace.
I'm telling you straight to your fucking face. I have no idea.
Jerry,
I'm
Jerry.
fucking lost as you are, dude.
Well, ask them. See if they'll tell you. I don't know why they won't tell me. They must be scared.
I don't know. I can't. I don't see a comparison at all.
So anyway,
Well, go ahead, Ninja.
people use trash as weapons. You know, you gotta be a giver, is what they call them. To use trash as weapons, but to be a giver, you have to treat an item. Just take care of an item piece. It's something that means something to you that you use all the time. An artist might use a specific pen or brush. Maybe you have a phone you've used for years. It's just been good. You know, you take care of it. Really anything. One chick had glasses. She was reading
Yeah.
corn. But other than that, you know, that's kind of how this anime works.
Other than
You
that,
become a giver. You become a giver because you cherish and take care of an item. That could be trash, or it just could be well taken care of, and then it becomes possible for you to use an ability off of that alone.
a weapon.
Yep. Not everyone can become a giver though, because the guy had the cross that he couldn't. He wasn't a giver, but the main
Right.
character, he can turn that cross into a adult weapon for protection.
The talisman.
It's not that he couldn't use it. It's one of those because he talks about a Polo, black haired dude that was works with him.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about how he was building himself a special weapon. It sounds to me you have to use it for a long time for that power to actually build into you. I mean, I can't personally say I got anything I cherish like that, but you know, his talisman, right, might become that versus is what it is right now. It seems like something you have to cherish for a while.
So watching. Who else watched past the first 6?
I think I need to. I'm pretty much caught up. I need to watch today's episode.
Oh, very cool. So you'll understand what I'm saying when I say this. Like, okay, so after him figuring out why the weapons that he used sometimes get destroyed, what was up with the plunger? That doesn't really answer that question.
The plunger didn't get destroyed.
Oh, you're talking about the early episode, just fighting the guy with
Yeah.
I mean, he never actually hit it. It was just kind of, he was swinging and.
Well, okay. The reason it disappears isn't necessarily the amount of usage.
If I remember correctly, he never broke it. What? Anyway. Oh, don't click on that.
Yeah, I stopped watching it.
Anyway, I guess you want some background image or whatever. But anyway, if you remember, it doesn't actually break. You just don't see it afterward because he's talking to Engine, and he's like, he's over here laughing because it's like, oh, you got hit, you finished it off with a poop blast. So it never broke. It just never hit anything.
Oops.
Yeah, that part was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I think on the next episode, I think you got some shit on the back of your neck. What?
Yeah, that's why the flies are going after you.
Sorry, go
ahead.
One thing I am kind of upset about, because when we watch anime, it's like Dan to Dan, where we get to see the progression of this. But this dude knows how to fight with just about anything when he gets mad, and I'm just like, where did you learn how to fight? Like, where did any of this come from? Like, we know you get mad and you might hit somebody, so you might know how fisticuffs to some degree. I can understand that. And fighting big beasts takes a certain amount of skill that this dude got scared of as soon as he saw like a regular one. What happened?
Yeah, the only excuse I can give that is like, he's on the brink of like, no, he's not really on the brink of death, but he's like in a situation where it's fight or flight, and like somewhat of instincts are taking over, and he's just going ham, Like, yeah, that part kind of rubbed me the wrong way too, because I was like, oh, so this guy's just OP out of nowhere,
Right.
But like then in the later episodes, he's starting to like learn like how to use his powers. He can't do it on like on a whim, stuff like that.
I am kind of glad though to see that he actually uses everything and not just one particular item. Because every time we saw the pipe, it was like another sword user. But we see the chain, we see the plunger. We're seeing different stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. I like that. It's so seeing the talisman. I like to see him actually using other things. I'm hoping he's not just going to be a punch hero. That's going to annoy me a little bit too.
Well, I think that was only like isolated to the talisman.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just like, because we have so many.
Because he couldn't use it as a weapon, so that's the only thing that he could do was punch.
Yeah, I feel like it's a shonen anime. Correct me if I'm wrong, Swell. I think it's a shonen anime, and 9 times out of 10, if it's a shonen anime, it's a sword or punch hero.
Yeah.
Well, he does have different stuff, like what's it called?
I used the tire one time too.
I get like I really like the world building part of like the beginning. Like it gives me like Attack on Titan vibes, where it's like the stakes are really high. Like the call to action is really high. Like Aaron's call to action was his mom got eaten by a Titan right in front of him, and now he hates Titans for life, and he's gonna kill all the Titans. Like this world, I don't know who shot his father figure. I forget his name, Rezo or something like that. Shot his father right in front of him, and he gets blamed for it, and he gets cast away off the floating sphere down into the dumps. And it's like, damn, bro, this is a fucked up world, Like that's what drew my attention, and that drove his hatred to them, and that's his call to action. So that's like kind of like what made me real interested in this anime, that first episode.
Also, we know he's got agility too. The first episode certainly shows he's got agility. He's got strength. So I can believe the athletic feats to some degree are believable. again, I'm always brought back to the fact that where he learned how to fight big things.
Mm-hmm.
Because instinct would cause you to do what Okarun does versus Gigi in their first fight. But to go as far as to fling a piece of tin and cut a beast in half and then it explodes. Like, what happened there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, let's not just stop there. Remember, this dude, Engine, said, hey, you can't eat a monster with regular weapons. But hey, his gloves allow him to make anything a weapon. So why did it, die when he hit it? Because this was not a, what's her name? Is it Rio? The red-haired chick?
Scissors chick.
Something kind of like that, yeah. R-I-Y-O, Rio? Yeah.
Yeah. She hits a weak point on one thing, and it's like the vital item. Versus, those are supposed to be anima monsters. So why was he not able to kill him? I think it's an
I'm sorry, did you just say anima monsters?
Yes.
Anima. It's an energy type. I think it's something to do with
The thing that makes you poop?
No. There's a thing in a Tokiden game where like it's the energy and emotions that pile together that may cause a yokai to exist. And so it seems very similar to this, where collective energy funnels in and can build a beast. They remind me of Usagi's, or there's some kind of a. I might look up what you guys are talking, but it reminds me of a slime in Japanese folklore that it will absorb trash and weapons, stuff like that, as a way to fight against other things. It might even try to eat a person as well.
Huh?
There are slimes in Japanese folklore, which I think they're using Japanese folklore to explain like why these beasts exist, where the slime will just pick up random things and it can use that as weapons. At least in a game called Neo, that's what they were doing, where it would pick up random weapons and pieces of debris and fling it at people.
Yeah,
now,
I remember that time I got
very
reincarnated as a slime, and that's kind of what was going on.
Isn't anime also one of the kind of energy you can get on Genshin Impact?
I think so. I think you're right about so.
Actually, yeah.
From what I understand, at least for the anime, it's a collective energy of hatred or any emotion really. But I would say in this case, it's hatred that allows the beast to form. It's like that collective energy is what causes it. And I think that's what happens to those slimes as well.
But they have like a little heart thingy that they gotta destroy to destroy the beast, right? Inside of them.
Yeah, the anima is the heart, unless it's a special situation like that weak point thing.
Yeah, that's the I don't really think too much about that, to be honest. Like I can't really think of what
the inconsistency.
Huh?
I think it's just the inconsistency in the start versus like what they're outlining later, because really he should have been able to do it. And I got you, Brock. How are you? It's really an it wouldn't make sense based on what they said, and he was using his powers before because he couldn't just swing at it before, but now he can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm more talking about like you're thinking about like the whole enema and stuff like that. Like I don't normally think about stuff like that. But honestly, good observations there. Like you're thinking about it like a good chunk more than I am, So what do you like about the show or dislike?
I wouldn't say I outright dislike the show. It kind of bothers me a little bit that they, the guys that were trying to sell the spherical people, their body parts and stuff like that. It kind of annoyed me that Engine didn't want to let him kill those guys, because I'm like, wait a minute, they just tried to sell this guy off. They tried to traffic this guy, and you're gonna stop him for defending himself? that kind of annoyed me. It's a classic shonen thing anyway, so it's not that surprising. But it kind of annoys me whenever I see like we gotta have the higher moral high ground in this situation where they were literally just trying to kill you a second ago.
Yeah,
But I mean, outside of that, I wouldn't say there's anything in particular I hate.
it was a little less shonen-y when he pointed his finger at Rudo's face and then he bit the whole finger off.
Man, that was gruesome. I love that. I love that 100% because it tells me he's ready to go.
Yeah.
It tells me because he locked in, ate that food, but you see through the fact that he was eating that trash food how much his trauma of being seen as a lesser being affects him. The fact that he wants to fix everything and he wants to show everything value in that idea, his innate and this also works why explains why he can use any item versus everyone else just has a specific item, because again he treats everything as if it's important.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what it is, which is why it will always work for him.
That's true. Yeah, what was it like? Just he values things rather than people, which is pretty different when you think about it. Like most animes are always like, "Oh, I love my family, love everybody." This fool is like he loves one person and things,
Mm-hmm.
And they took that only person away from him. Now he's just left with.
Is he autistic?
I don't think so.
I mean, I could see that route, but I'd also say he's traumatized enough that it looks that way.
I think he's his parents abandoned him and he was like alone for a while as a kid until that one guy picked him up.
Right.
So I think he's just maybe socially weird.
I'm glad to see a dad actually there in anime. It's been a long time.
Right.
That wasn't even his
A
dad.
long time.
Ichigo's dad is there.
Classic shonen anime. The father has to die for you to get stronger.
No,
Or
it was his mom.
Like Parasite. What would you think of the show so far, Brock? We didn't really give you your time to shine.
Oh, dude, I like it a lot. I'm probably gonna keep watching. It's shonen coded, which I like a lot. Plus, I'm actually kind of getting like Fire Force vibes, honestly, if I'm being honest.
I can see
Especially
that.
the start. Especially the start of Shinra. 100%.
Yeah. So I don't know. I liked Fire Force a lot. This one kind of reminds me of that. They all Fire Force. They all have their kind of own technique, and same thing here, except Rudo with anything at his disposal. So no, I'm kind of digging it. It's obviously not a 1-for-1, but it's interesting. I do like how a world that's under would definitely take interest in people that fell from above and survived the fall, right? So I think that's pretty interesting too, how he's like just the rumor about him and what he is enough to pique a lot of people's curiosity about him. And I don't know, it's cool that he met these people that he has. Like Engine, I think, is pretty cool. I like that a lot. I'm getting like who's the yellow-haired knight guy from Fire Force? I feel like
Goku.
That's the guy with the sure. I feel like that's the staff user.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's some contrast here from characters. Again, it's not a 1-to-1 by any means, but
Arthur.
yeah, I think anybody who would like Fire Force or who does like Fire Force would like this a lot.
Yeah, this gives me like darker vibes than Fire Force, not as light vibes as well.
Right. And something I always like, I like how they focus a lot on the eyes, especially when the power comes out and they're using their item, that the eyes start glowing a little bit. I like that from Naruto kind of stuff. I like that from solo leveling. Anytime the eyes are really kind of accentuated, is that the right word? I don't know.
Lit up.
Anytime they're focused on, it's pretty neat.
Illuminated.
Yeah.
Sure.
Emissive is what I would use. Yeah. I am kind of. It's kind of cool to see that there is an actual city actually well bit. It looks well defined too, right? Like when you look at like the overcity, the slums and the overcity, like yeah, they're not focused on it because it's not really the main part of the story. But at the same time, it's kind of like you don't really see a lot of detail, and you could even see the little like you could see the little points in the concrete itself. Like it's very detailed down there. So I really liked seeing that. It reminds me of like a very holographic Tokyo kind of way in some ways, like as well. I love the idea that a lot of things look rusted. It is kind of weird that they don't have a force field of some kind, so it's kind of weird they don't have to wear masks everywhere they go. I'm sure there's a reason. I mean, junkyards exist. I wouldn't say they're as thick as air as that junkyard would be, but you know, you can be near it and smell it and it probably won't choke you out. So maybe the same logic applies there. We also kind of don't know how big the place is either. I mean, they call it the pit, but like when you look at it, it's not like just a big circle. That thing's vast.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that that's like actually Earth, and Earth is just a big wasteland of trash, while the sphere is just like a floating, higher developed technological city up in the sky.
I kind of want to know how they're making stuff still. Anytime I see something like that, I'm like, you had to have dug through the ground enough times. You're throwing your trash away. It's going into the pit.
Yeah.
How are you keeping this up?
You're saying how do they keep technologically advancing up in the sphere?
Not only that, how are they sustaining themselves?
Oh yeah, because I think there's some areas that aren't as heavy in the toxic air from the trash, so they're building in those areas, I guess.
Well, I'm talking about both sides, like both the pit people and we really, or at least from my side of things, we haven't really explained fully how all that works. But I could kind of believe, you know, you're on the ground, you're messing with trash, you could maybe build a building out of that trash. I can kind of believe that. But it's a little hard to believe the guys on the spear are able to create resources outside of like something like food. They're able to create resources to be able to build new items all the time. Because again, you can only dig into so much ground before you start bringing everything else down.
Yeah, that's a good point. The only thing I cannot think of any good reason how they're sustaining. Like, I can see how they got off up into the sky, like an elite group. Like the world's becoming so trashy that an elite group in this only small remote area, you know, it's like, yeah, we gotta dip. So they created like the sphere to like get out there and live above all the bullshit, and that's how the sphere came about. But how they're sustaining that, yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea there.
Rock, I feel like you want to say something. Lay it on us.
Rock, I feel like
I'm pissed at the girl from the first episode.
What? Oh, you're pissed at her?
I see
Yeah,
what you
like
mean.
that's why we both love you, and then he's all like, "Oh, you love us?" And then what?
You said you wanted to
Damn,
piss
no
on the girl from the first episode.
Pay him no mind.
I'm pissed at
Pay
the
him
girl.
no mind.
Anyway, yeah, she was talking like, yeah, that's why Rakta and I love you so much. And then he's like, oh, love? So, like, you got the sense that they really did care for each other. And then she just is so quick to dismiss him as, like, she
Wait up.
like
the
everybody
dude's
else. Huh?
He was like, what, love? Like he said it like in a dumb voice. Like, is he dumb?
No.
Oh, like, oblivious, maybe. Or
Ninja, is that what the
excited.
fuck you was talking about when you said there's a character in there that reminds you of Cold Sauce?
No.
No,
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't calling you
Anyways.
stupid.
That's let me
Yeah, go ahead, Brock.
come on, cold sauce. Anyway, so yeah, she's like the only one trying to make him think that he's not what everybody else calls him, just for when he's ready to be dropped, fall into that same line of thinking. So if she actually loved him, then she would have not thought that, at least. So he's falling down in the very first episode, going into the pit, just thinking like, oh, I lost Rigta, and like nobody actually does care for me up there outside of him. Because like the only other person he would have thought to care for was her. And then now he's got some cute looking redheaded girl like playing with his hair and stuff that it shows some interest, and I'm hoping that he doesn't hold what happened from the last girl against her. Not that she seems too interested in Rudo, I think, like that way, but I mean there's always that possibility. Like the cute girl around his age just being there and the only one of his age range, like, just would imply that it is a love interest, but
I agree.
I don't know.
I always got the impression of that moment was like there's nothing she can do.
Well, there's nothing she could do, but she fell in like, oh, I can't believe he did that. Like, I think there was a line of dialogue she said that he heard or something. That,
She dropped the teddy bear too that he gave her, and walked away from it.
So yeah, it's like that feeling like, oh, the only other person in this world that would be on my side just chose to leave. So like that would just add to his like desperation or like despair into just, I don't know, like that would suck.
Yeah, dude. That's why this world is dark, because like they literally everything bad could have happened in one episode that
Right.
did happen to him. It's a huge.
It was
call
like
to
you
action.
told me this one thing, and then your actions that you chose to completely dismiss what you said to me.
Yep. It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm glad that he's got his little squad that he's meshing with now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy for him.
What do you guys think of? Did you guys watch in dub or sub?
I'm a sub watcher, okay?
Dub so far.
Okay, so you saw the fight with the claws guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah. So in dub, they actually voiced him by a black guy. So that it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That the
Well,
black
I mean
guy.
the
was-
black chick too. The glasses were.
one that was watching porn.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. So they're doing this thing where they're actually voicing the black characters with black people. So I think like that's a pretty cool little thing that
He
they're
was
doing.
black?
Yeah, the claws guy with
Yeah.
the braids.
He was-
the
he was
dreads.
like
Like he had a tan.
He was
No.
kind of like a half.
He could have been. Yeah, he could have been like half, but he's voiced by a black guy and like in dub.
Or even
and like
the boss too.
I actually liked his voice in dub. What'd you think of it, Brock?
No, it was good. Like, she sounded like what I would expect the black lady to sound like. Like,
Well, the bad guy
Good.
with the claws and the dreads.
oh, dude, he was crazy. Like, I was getting some Joker vibes just with the maniacal laugh and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that he's a masochist, like that's funny too. He's just like anything bad or not going his way, he's just into. And then like I'm not sure if it translated exactly like from Japan. I could see it because there are a bunch of weirdos over there. But like what he said when he was being confronted by Rio and Engine and all the second group, he's like, I can only get so, and then I'm like, oh god, please no.
Well, I mean, like when he was introduced on Instagram Threads, people were like posting about him. People were posting about him like, "Hey, this guy was actually voiced by a black guy," and like everyone was like they were like really like I don't want to say happy, but like praising how well like this fit, you know?
The masochist?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
praising how well it fit together.
They were right. Because, dude, I'm going to tell you, nobody gets crazier when it comes to masochism than black people.
Well, I mean,
Moving along.
yeah, we're not trying to make this all into a race thing. It's just more of like a appraisal thing. Like it's
No,
like
I-
it
I'm-
fit
I'm-
really well.
I'm glad that they had like I mean, it would be better to represent a character of the race than the race themselves within like a voice acting role. You know, like I'm not,
Let's
unless
be
you're the
honest,
guy
though.
that does Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, they
be
don't
honest,
normally do that. They just try to have like any race play any character most of the time.
Here's the point that I
Right.
would make though on that is that like unless you're fully copying what a type of culture is, if it's not that type of culture,
you kind of can't embody that culture in that voice. It's not possible. Now, if they were, let's say, the Boondocks, right?
Right.
And you had someone like Huey or someone like Riley, right? Because you see they're different types of black guy. Then yeah, I can see that point. But in my eyes, it wasn't outright necessary. I think it's cool,
Right.
but I wouldn't say it's outright necessary. I could see Twitter going in a spree talking about how we need to start doing things like this. They tried to get on what was his name? That Asian guy, Pro VTD or something.
My name is Reverend Uncle Ruckus. No relation. I got revitiligo. It's the opposite of what Michael Jackson had.
Yeah, like they try to get on him because he's not playing only Asian characters, and I'm like, I don't think that's an issue. I mean, realistically, it's cool, but at the same time,
no, that's where I'm at. It's not
good.
necessary, but like the fact that it happened, like cool, like.
Those type of complaints have always been really weird to me, especially in the anime community, because they're like, oh, if it's a black dude, it should be voiced by a black dude. And it's like, all right, who are we gonna get to voice Goku and Vegeta? Like, how are we gonna get a Saiyan? How are we gonna get a Saiyan in the booth voicing these people?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Morgan Freeman voicing Goku would be crazy.
Let's go Super Saiyan, mother.
I need Samuel L. Jackson as Vegeta. I need that. Fuck.
No, I'm kind of with Ninja on this one. It's not. I don't think
The
it's
Prince of all
necessary
Saiyans,
all the time.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. It's not necessary, but it was cool. It fit. It fit.
Yeah,
like
it's interesting.
like
I
when
mean,
he
new
was
voices isn't a bad thing though. 100% new voices isn't a bad thing.
yeah, because like when he was like introducing himself, he was like, "It's your boy, Jagger." It was like that sounded pretty good. That actually
Right.
sounded like a black guy there. Like, okay.
You can be Jasmine Crockett from a year ago or Jasmine Crockett from 10 years ago, and that's one person sounding entirely different from themselves.
Well,
So,
there's that, but then you also
That's
have like
exactly the same culture.
Me and Squall will play, like, we played rematch with some guys, and they were like, nah, that's a black dude. I'm like, dude, bro, I'm not black. They were like really like trying to say that I was a black guy. I'm like, no, I'm Cajun, dude. Like,
Yeah, without
Squall, you remember that shit?
I don't know cultural or I don't know dialectical or with the invention of internet too. Like a lot of us are culturally on or not culturally, like we're terminally online, right? So like. To me, like Californian could have come over here and then talked like 20, 30, 40 years ago and wouldn't have like the common like internet dialect, right? And he would sound like, or even Minnesota, right? Like a couple of them are still a little bit far away from the centralized kind of manner of speaking. But like for the most part, like I go to work and plenty of black people there and they sound just like me, so yeah, I don't think again like what Ninja was saying earlier is like it's not necessary because like we mostly all sound like each other for the most part, outside of those weirdo Cajuns.
Wow. All right, shots fired.
Nah. All I'm saying is all I'm saying is I agree with you guys. Like it wasn't necessary, but it was just cool that they implemented this.
I have no qualms with it.
Yeah. Are you fucking honky?
Well, I'm sorry, Hunter. What'd you say? I didn't. I think your voice cut out there.
His hair was segmented into two pieces. Y'all seen that?
You talking about the main character? You talking about the main character?
No, the Jabber dude. His hair, like you could take it off.
Jabber.
He took the
Gachiakuta. It looks like you could take it off.
like it looks like you could like snap it in half on those gold pieces.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He called me a term that's applicable to himself.
Are you sure he's black?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me find an anime piece.
that's what I got from it.
I mean, you know, they don't really make them like sometimes they don't really make them like super dark in anime. Like in Naruto, the ninjas hidden in the clouds, I think it was, or sand. No, not sand.
Those are
Clouds.
black
Yeah.
guys, though.
Huh?
Those are black guys in anime, in those Naruto.
Yeah, he's bad.
Like,
Yeah, but they got dark skin.
V and
he's
you don't have to be dark skinned to be black.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, this guy, I'm looking at an anime still right now, is light skin. Not even light skin. He looks like a white dude with like dreads. You don't
It's
even
like a
look
black guy
light-skinned.
from London look like versus
I
a
had
black guy
dreads
from
once.
Uganda.
Like, I'm not talking about like African dark. Like, he doesn't even like. I'm not even talking about that girl with glasses dark. He doesn't look like even a light skinned person. He looks like a white dude with dreads. Have you seen a white dude with dreads before?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
said
dude,
I
you
had
look
dreads
shitty.
before.
I don't know. I didn't really see the village hidden in the clouds as black
Hidden
people.
in the clouds.
Oh yeah. The fucking wait, hold on a second. What?
The right Kage? Killer
the
bee?
village hidden in the clouds?
Yeah, I didn't really.
No,
see, I didn't really see.
I
them
didn't
as-
like. I saw that they were trying to kind of make it look like black people, but for me, I was like, they're way more inspired by WWE wrestling than they are by black culture.
That's what I got.
Because like he had that big belt, the Raikage, you know, the big champion belt and shit. Like, and their signature move was a lariat, a fucking clothesline from WWE. Like, it was all wrestling, dude. And then Killer B just grabs a mic and everybody's like, "It's black people." He's got blonde hair, homie. Like, what?
Yeah,
They're
so-
tanned. They live in the clouds. They're close to the sun. They happen to be a little burnt.
Yeah, so if they're like considered black people, I would consider Jabber one too. That's my thought process behind it.
We need to.
Now, hold on, though. Wait up,
We need
because
to put them side
Doroway
by
is
side.
definitely a black guy.
He doesn't
Doroway is
look white.
ninja in Naruto.
Ooh,
Like,
Ninja 7 as a Naruto
Doroway?
character is Doroway. The one that became the Raikage after
hold on.
A.
Hold on. Let me look at
The one
The
Yeah,
one the
the Electric
Raikage
Panther.
gave, he gave him the that Black Lightning tattoo where he could summon Black Lightning. He was there at the 5 Kage summit. He was the one where Raikage was like, "What do I need a left hand for when I got two perfectly good right hands right here?" He was telling Doroway that he was his right hand man.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell it, so I can't help you there. But
I just looked up Black Lightning Naruto.
But
watch it be that stupid
show?
TV show. Yeah, they were like, "We're finally gonna represent black people with superpowers." All they did was fight cops the whole time.
I liked Black Lightning for a little bit. And then
Alright.
that one girl's boyfriend turned into like a.
I'd rather Static Shock any day of the week.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Static Shock was the fucking goat, son.
Yeah, that was a sick show. Alright, is there anything you liked or disliked about the show, Brock?
No dislikes really.
I think me and Ninja were talking about, like, we just don't like how he became OP all of a sudden in episode 2.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I wish that they didn't make him so. Like, they could have easily just redone that whole thing as Engine just saving him immediately instead of having him fight. Like, that wasn't necessary to the story, especially when it's like really not brought back up. It was fun to watch for sure, but yeah, like it's pretty inconsistent with everything else that happened afterwards. So
Yeah, because
I don't know. I guess I don't like it or dislike it particularly. it was just a thing that happened. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess he's not still that way anymore.
Yeah, because like, in my perspective, like he's in this world where he's treated like shit. There's a government that treats him like shit. They cast him aside and still treat him like shit. Like it feels like he's in a hopeless situation no matter how you slice it. And then in the next episode, he just picks up anything and starts to, or like in the next episode, he's down in the dumps and there's giant monsters. Even more, he's even more in a worthless situation with no hope. But then he just starts picking up anything and starts slicing and hacking away. It's like, oh, so he's not hopeless. What the?
See, so, and that's the thing too that happens. So like we consistently see him in states of, I need to do this thing. So like when it was a little bit scared about the monsters or whatever, like I don't even think he was scared necessarily. He was just kind of like anxious. Like, should we take care of this thing? Should we take care of this thing? Like, even when the goat came up, he like picked up that piece of rebar or whatever and made that weird kind of cage to keep himself safe. Like, I don't think he's been particularly scared at all, but maybe just anxious to get something done before it becomes a worse problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the whole entire time, like from the beginning, his power scaling's been like off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Or he just doesn't know how it works, and like it's just fluke after fluke after fluke. So like that could just be explained as the very first thing he did was a fluke, and the second thing he did was a fluke, and like he's finally figuring out how his powers work, even though they've been working.
True.
It could just be explained away like that, I think, but I don't know. I didn't necessarily dislike it just because he turned out to be more of a anxiety-riddled character later.
Yeah, and then me and Ninja were also discussing how we like the darkness of the show too, because like at the end of episode 2, it looked like Engine betrayed him, right? And turned him over to those guys, and then like those guys give him some disgusting food, and he's like, they're laughing at him like, yeah, this is your food before we sell you off for your pieces. And he's like, oh, and starts eating it like, this is delicious. And then like the guy puts his like finger in his face and he bites the finger off. That part was dope. Like just the gruesome darkness of the show.
Yeah, no, it definitely has that kind of apocalyptic feel to it.
So they told this guy, this is gonna be your last meal, and then they stuck their finger in his face?
No, he was trying to force feed him garbage. So in the act of force feeding him garbage, he like shoved part of his hand into like to shove the food down his throat, and then that's when he bit the fingers off.
When he bit it, yeah, I like this guy.
And then after that he kept eating the food just to like, oh yeah,
just to say fuck you, huh?
Yeah,
I love this dude, man. He's my favorite character.
All the muscle off this dude's fingers, bro. I mean, he was straight up clean.
Yeah, it was only bone left.
Yeah,
no blood, nothing, bro. It was gone.
Strip the flesh.
Yeah, dude, that shit was hardcore.
Salt the wound.
That's
the
like
name of the show.
Gachiakuta. That's the reason why those two episodes really drew me in, bro. Those two episodes really drew me in. I was hooked.
Yeah, no, they did it very. The cliffhanger at the end of the first episode is like, okay, yep, I'm already in.
Gotcha.
It didn't take long.
Yeah, the first episode got me hooked. The second episode continued to raise the bar. Like how he just ripped off their fingers and shit. Like, this dude's hardcore, bro.
What did that cat need money for?
Cat?
I think he just stole it. I think that's just all it is. He just saw it and grabbed it. I thought it was some food in it or something.
Ran off it in pussy.
I'm just gonna have to. Okay, I'm just gonna. Have to
The cat probably just wanted to buy some water.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take you guys' word for it because I'm looking at this side by side, bro. I'm lost. All right, y'all got to explain.
Lost that
side by side of what?
In the chat, in the text chat.
Wait, am I missing out on something?
What are you lost about?
They both be. Killer B.
Uh-huh.
Why does
below.
it keep bringing up the rules?
So how, in your mind, how dark do you have to be considered black? Like,
I consider the
this guy
chick from,
looks
is it
like
a,
Whoa!
I consider
like, is it
guy
a
looks like
complexion
he's gonna
thing, or
be-
like,
I consider the chick from Gachiakuta like more darker than Killer B.
Hang on.
Right.
This chick that Squall posted with these long dreadlocks and this white shirt, that's definitely a black girl. I
Yeah,
dated a black girl that looks like that.
The chick under
Okay, cool.
under
I wouldn't see that
the right cock.
I wouldn't say that either.
Killer B.
Oh, that's 100% a black girl. Come on, dude.
Like,
I'll buy my
like
weed from that
chick,
girl.
100%. I can see that. The guy above Killer B, I've seen a white guy that looks like that.
That's a dude?
That's a guy.
that's definitely not like a white guy.
You haven't
I
seen a
don't
tan
know.
white guy that look like that before?
I mean, I guess my dad's been darker than that before, but he's like, I'm pretty sure a quarter Indian or something.
I mean, he looks tan to me. I could see him
Look,
being
you can
around
find
black people.
plenty
Got the
white guys
outfit.
that look exactly like that in Jamaica. Plenty.
They usually have blonde hair though. Blonde dreadlocks.
But they have dreads.
blonde.
Yeah,
dreadlocks.
but this guy's got brown hair, you know.
mean- according to Google
Let's
AI,
let's say
overview-
he is a person of color.
Oh no!
There we go.
No. According
What?
Are
to
you trying to
Google,
go-
Not gonna exclude.
That's the politically correct thing to say, right?
according to
Dude,
Google AI,
This is the great
overview,
Nimbus debates.
Jab-
we don't do politically correct.
Jabber is a black character in Gachiakuta, but light brown skin
See?
and dreadlocks.
There you go. He's just high yellow.
And his introduction is part of a broader effort by the author to include a diverse black representation in the series. Honestly, he's pretty cool.
Is it
I kind
still
of like that
maybe-
character.
Maybe he's underground so much he looks pale.
I don't know. He looks more like a red bone than
I-
high yellow, though.
I think he was
I
only
like the
underground
movie.
just in that fight, though, to cut the
Every
comms.
time we see him, he's underground.
I've only seen him once.
I think they show
see him with
him.
that
Well,
one
if
guy,
he's always underground, he's not really getting a lot of sun. So
Well, he went up to the top level to escape with Rudo, and then that's where he was met by Engine and all them. I don't think he has a problem going up to the top.
Well, I like him.
Is he-
as a
what's his
character. He's pretty
backstory?
cool. He's a bad guy. He's just a villain,
Yeah.
he's a black guy.
but he's pretty cool though.
What? Stay out the gate! Stay out the gate!
You gotta admit, he's a pretty cool villain though.
Of course, he's cool. He's
Like-
black.
Oh my god, bro! All right,
He's a psycho,
we need
like-
enough of that.
Um,
But he's got claws though. He's got claws as weapons, and like one of them like numbs the pain, and the other
Freddy
one,
Cougar claws.
the other one is like some sort of like adrenaline of some sort that turns him into a like his Super Saiyan form, damn near.
Acetaminophen.
So he's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably just hit a bump of crack.
No, he actually sticks the claw in like somewhere in his body, like all the way to get like the adrenaline, and then like on his other
Oh,
claw.
like he hurts him, like self-inflicted kind of.
It's
Yep.
like the blades are laced with some kind of
chemicals.
Like a toxin.
Yeah.
Well, not
Well,
toxin. If it's
the
giving him
right
a
hand
power
was
up,
the
but I
toxin,
see
but
what
then
you're
the
saying,
left
yeah.
hand seemed like it was like the pain numbing,
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Well, like if he gets
not
you with
adrenaline?
if he gets well, both claws have different things. Like one turns him into like his super form. The other one completely immobilizes people, and then if he just sticks a tiny bit into his like anywhere in his body, it numbs his whole pain when he's like defeated, so he can get back up.
it was a neurotoxin, which made him go into a fugue state. So he was just all instinctual moving versus like
This-
actual any thought pattern.
Mhm.
So okay, but these chemicals, we'll say, like these are products he invented or just products that he like can produce.
I think it's just his power, right? It's like his claws.
Okay.
He's a giver.
His power.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if you're a giver, you can turn items into like some sort of power. Like a chick used a pair of scissors into a giant scissors blade that she can like hop around on and slice things up with.
Dude,
A la kill?
Scissor, yeah. I'm gonna say I have a real bad taste in my mouth of scissor users after Akamega.
Why?
For real. I think I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be watching this.
Damn, you stupid bitch.
Wait, what? What's going on with scissors?
You never seen Kill La Kill?
Oh yeah, Kill La Kill is dope. I like that
no.
show.
Oh yeah.
Akamega.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Gachiakuta.
Got kill.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. I get you on that one.
Nope. Ever since that, I just scissor.
No, it's Kill La Kill gave me those weird, like those Japanese, like y'all are going too young this time vibes.
I get you.
That's why I
This is the
stopped
very
watching
first-
that time I got reincarnated as a slime because that demon lord, she looks like a 12-year-old and she's running around in a thong. I'm like, this is just fucking why? Why do y'all do
1
this?
million years old, man. She's 1 million.
It doesn't
years old.
fucking matter. She looks like a 12-year-old. It doesn't matter
It's
how
kinda-
old she is.
I kind of
Like,
get
what if
that
she looked
weird
like a
feeling.
toddler and she was in her thong? Like, would you still be, oh, she's a million? Like, no, dude. It's not right.
Man, I wouldn't do it, but if she's actually a million, then they're kind of justified in putting it on.
The
Okay, so what about that girl that's famous right now because she has that condition where she looks like an 8-year-old even though she's like 30, and then now she got a boyfriend and everybody's like, that dude's a straight PDF file.
I mean, it's definitely weird. It wouldn't
Like,
be
of
me in that
course.
position.
No, yeah, duh, because you're not that kind of person, I would hope, right?
But it's legal. There's nothing the law can do.
Just
She's
because
actually
something's
30.
legal don't make it okay. Slavery was
Here's the
legal
thing.
before the Civil War.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. We kind of can't just sit here and say, well, she can't find the mate.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
kind of can't.
Yes,
just
we
say that.
can.
No, we
Hey
can't.
Ninja, did you watch Ari Fuda?
facts over
Are we-
feelings.
Or,
Yeah.
Ari-
Can you shoot me a link or a name and I can look it up myself?
Because it was kind of a similar situation to what he's talking about, where the vampire, the love interest, was kind of younger looking, even though she's a vampire. That one kind of made me feel uncomfortable too.
I've seen a lot of lollies in anime. I'm not a
Yeah.
lolicon, but I've seen enough of lollies in anime.
That
to
shit
be like,
always turns me all the way off.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I stop watching once I get a fucking glimpse of that shit now. Like I tried to keep going in some of these when I was younger, but I'm 30 now. I'm not trying to look at a fucking 12-year-old half naked.
Right.
Like
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
think
gross.
I've seen this before. I don't know. The way I look at it is I've seen it enough times to know that this is something that will happen in anime. So I'm just like, okay, moving on.
it's
Um,
well, NC Hammer 23 brought up a really good point when he was covering what's the one that won anime of the year?
What?
I don't know. 'Cause I don't look at the rewards.
The fuck? It was I was asking y'all about it too. Well, anyway, he was talking about how a lot of anime they throw in that, you know, lolly kind of stuff, and anime fans have always kind of used that as a way to gatekeep the toxic people from joining the anime fandom, because they obviously nobody wants to be around that, and so you get to just enjoy your fandom in peace while ignoring that part. But what I'm saying is, like, we still shouldn't also keep watching it and ignoring those parts. Like those, when you see that, you're supposed to turn it off and not support that anime. It doesn't matter how good the anime is. If it's doing stuff like that, they should not be supported.
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying. I think the only thing I would say is like we know that Japan's legal age is different, and so
Right. Yeah, the legal age in Japan is 14, which automatically
So it's
is like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Didn't the Prophet
So,
Muhammad
like,
have a 9-year-old wife?
Dude, God impregnated Mary when she was 12.
So the way I
Is
look
that
at
the
it is,
age?
That's
I
a
know that
different
he
age.
didn't
Yeah,
do
that's
what
a
She was
different
13
age.
when she had him.
That's a different age.
What do you mean a different age?
Like it's a different time in the universe where like there were no like
What?
like what's called age of consent, I think.
So because it was 2,000 years ago, first of all, there was no consent. He didn't even ask. He was like, "You're pregnant now with my kid," and Mary was
was
12.
also me.
Different era, so
Yeah.
they had different.
Slavery
moral,
slavery was
hierarchy.
okay 100 to 200 years ago, and everyone went with it. So
I'm not
Like,
sure
I
it was
mean-
okay because Jesus said, "Let my people free." Right?
yeah.
This isn't like a political
Paul's talking about America.
Yeah.
religiosity talk.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Jesus and Moses was set my people free.
Yeah. So
yeah.
The point
good
is
slavery's
that
wrong.
it's a different era. So
Fucking
Yeah.
Jews. No,
you're
man.
we may
you're
look at it
judging
differently as a modern person. That's how it is.
yeah, you're judging people on different social standards. Like our social standards are this, but
Yeah.
theirs are something
Okay,
else.
if their social standard is okay to fuck a 12-year-old, then yeah, I'm gonna judge them. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. That shit's never okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, so we're moving on.
I agree with it.
We're moving on. Paul, what do you got next?
No, nothing much.
Gaming
What do you
sec-
guys think about
gaming
Rudo's personality?
I like it. It reminds me of a younger me when I cared about things more than I probably should have cared about. But like, I get it.
I mean, we see a lot of this guy's really traumatized. He's trying to work through it to some degree, or people are helping
relate.
him work through it. And so it's good to see that. It's good to see that people aren't. Not everyone's against him, and he's actually finding a home, a friend, a family. I kind of like the idea that he can't smile, or that when he tries, he
Yeah.
doesn't know how to do it. You know, I kind of like the idea of that because it lends to that idea that he has no friends or anything to really trust. So why would he be able to smile?
Right.
What,
And
like,
then the
what do you
guy's
mean, like he
reaction to the
tries to smile and
Yeah,
it
it
just
was-
looked weird.
He just looks
Yeah,
weird.
Like Hancock?
I think he tried to smile and then he ended up pissing off someone. He just looks so
What
weird.
kind of look is that?
I know you're making fun of me.
No, I get it. Like, and it is projection, and I think they even had like a little scene with him and Rick to like when the very first time that Rudo saw trash being like cast aside, that he had that kind of like just visceral reaction to. And I feel like, okay, maybe that is a step beyond just projection, but like I kind of had that feeling myself a while back too. Like I like. Not that I was hoarding or anything, but like I definitely felt like when I was younger.
Everything
like,
has meaning to you.
right, and I felt like I projected myself a little bit because I felt like I myself, not because of anything anybody said, not because my family, not like I just felt like I had little value. So like when I felt that myself, like I cared more about everything else's value too, right? Even if it made no sense, it was illogical, it was an inanimate object, or like just food waste, like I'm not going to eat the peel of a banana, right?
Yeah.
So like it just I not that I've really ever talked about that, I guess, necessarily, but like I get that line of thinking because I've had something similar to it before.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like that. You know, like I have like a really old pair of sandals that my dad gave me. Like for years, I've had it. You know, like I love these sandals because my dad gave them to me. You know, shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like everything. Like, I mean, I can't really look around my room and look at stuff because like I boxed up most of my stuff because we got open house. Like people are trying to buy this house.
Right.
But yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff in here that means a lot to me. So I definitely understand what you're talking about there.
Right. And even if it is an inanimate object, like it's not necessarily like the thing itself is more valuable than something like exactly like it. It's just like, oh, well, I was going through this while this was my bed, or I was going through that while I had that car, or I would like it's like memories that might just be subconsciously attached to the thing that you just really don't want to get rid of, but it has no value anymore, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I have that with like clothes. Like I need to get rid of some clothes, but it's like, fuck, dude, this was during this time of my life. Like it
Right.
has like it holds all the memories, you know.
Mhm.
But
I
like
get it.
what I was thinking more about like his personality, he's like I think it was totally not Mark who did this like anime review of like I watched him do a bunch of anime reviews on Dragon Ball, and then I watched his anime review on Bleach, and he likes Ichigo's character because he's not like the default anime character, the simple and happy one like Goku, Naruto, Luffy, you know. Like Ichigo, he's edgy, he's angry, you know. Like there's like one moment, I forgot his name, the dude with the bombs in the Soul Society. You'll probably remember his name. Like, I think his name started with a G. But like when he first met when he first met Ichigo, like them two didn't like each other, and he got in Ichigo's face and was like yelling at him angrily. Ginjo? Maybe.
No.
Ginjo.
That was later.
Ginjo.
Ganju?
Yeah, I think Ganju.
Yeah.
Bleach. Yeah, it was Ganju. Yeah. So him and Ichigo didn't like each other, and in one moment that totally not Mark brought up was that Ganju got into Ichigo's face and was like yelling at him angrily, and if it was Goku, Luffy, or like Naruto, they would just kind of be like, huh? And scratch their head, right? But Ichigo, bam, punches him off the screen basically.
Right.
So that's what he likes. Like he's different, and then like this character is basically like that. You know, he's got that angry edginess to him. You know, I would say he's even angrier and edgier than Ichigo. You know, like a lot more. You know, he bit that dude's fingers off. You know. Dude fed him some trash, was like here and laughing at him to try and punish him. Bam, bites his fingers off, bro. And so I like it because of that. He's got it's like even more angrier and edgier than Eren Yeager, bro. Like I don't think Eren Yeager would bite someone's fingers off. He would want to like kill all the Titans, like kind of like
I'm pretty sure I've seen Eren Yeager bite people's fingers off.
He bit his own hand.
Doesn't he turn into a Titan like a lot?
Okarun.
Everyone, he's only got one right now. What are you talking about?
Not those dudes in Apothecary Diaries.
All right, well look, here's the thing. Okay, breaking news. All right. The Great Nimbus Debates latest poll has just ended. 67%, which is the majority, voted that we will be watching a Team 4-star movie.
A movie?
Live.
Let's just do the Kai.
Movie?
Let's just do the Kai.
Well, the
whole
the
movies
Team
are only
4-star
like
movies are
20
like
minutes.
20 minutes max.
Yeah, it's not much.
Most of them are like 15 minutes.
We can do an episode at the end of Great Nimbus Debates, like an episode per, like like we can do an episode reaction.
Rumble Premium only.
Yeah, when it's the Dragon Ball podcast, not nerding out. What's up, Carmen?
Yeah,
All right, fine. But when we get close to Christmas time, we're doing the Lord Slug movie.
A whole movie? Nah, bro. We're
It's
doing
20
episodes.
fucking minutes, Squall. It's literally a regular anime episode.
Ninja, I need you to go vote on that poll and put no.
It's
closed
already
already.
it's closed.
Let me even put no anywhere. Where's the? At me real quick.
All a no would do is bring up your 33% to 66%. We already still have 67% on the yeses.
Putting my name on the board. My weight is now there. My vote is 5.
So
It's
yes
too late.
and
You
no
missed
is
the deadline.
both at 67%. Is that what you're saying?
No. The no will be at 66%. 33 plus 33 is 66 every time. That's how math works. You can't change that.
No,
We currently have
Deficit.
67%.
No, they would both be at 67%. Plus, that's not even percentagely
First of all,
correct.
Squall-
They would be 50-50.
It would be, yeah, I was about to say. Like, Squall's so easy to gaslight. I'm telling y'all. No, but look, the poll is done, and you know we're gonna be reacting to Team 4-star, and Squall's gonna be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, where's the
thought this
poll?
show-
I don't see
I don't
the
see
poll.
the poll anywhere.
It was probably in his cold sauce chat.
No, I put
No,
it
it was
right
in
there.
Great Nimbus Debates whatever chat.
Hang on. It's not in whatever chat.
I saw a crime happen.
Oh, I'm looking at the nerding out whatever chat.
Yeah, it's in Great Nimbus whatever chat. It disappeared, bro. I guess we're not.
Excuse me?
We're not doing it then.
I
I
don't see
guess.
it. I don't see anything, bro. What are
no.
you talking about?
No, I'm looking at it right here. It says that. Oh, and it's even got a little message from Squall. It says, "I'm so excited to watch a Team 4-Star movie with you guys. Can't."
No, I know he's lying.
Wait,
If you have not watched Into Frieza Saga, that would be
Yeah, Squall thinks it sucks because he was watching when they had
did.
like mics with no
It was rough.
fuzz on. Yeah, it was
they
bad
had-
in the beginning.
They had better technology, better writing. It definitely got better. So yes, it's very rough at the beginning. I understand that. Some of the jokes were amiss. A lot more of the jokes weren't amiss anymore going forward.
I think the jokes were good. It just felt repetitive. I was kind of getting used to like everything being a joke when I was watching through like the show.
I mean, that was part
But
of
yeah,
the.
because they didn't when they first started, they wasn't thinking we're gonna do the whole thing better than the original. They were just high school dudes like dicking around. And
Right.
then they got like a shit ton of views and they were like, we can fucking make money off of this. And they fucking did, partner.
I got you.
All right, well, man, that should be an off stream conversation.
Alrighty. I think it is between Brock or Cold Sauce Squall. Who was the next anime guy?
I have no idea. I've lost track of the whatchamacallit, the rotation.
What was my
look,
last one? Uso
I'll
rank.
make it easy for y'all. If it's me, we watching One Piece.
We're not watching One Piece. We're not doing that. That's not happening.
First 6 episodes.
I said I'd make it easy.
Oh, it
they're
was
out of the
Overlord.
water.
It was Overlord 3 times ago. So
Yeah.
it's Brock's turn.
Oh shoot, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Brock, pick a Studio Ghibli movie.
Am I gonna
Seven
just?
Ninja.
We're not watching.
Also, I'm not gonna do one this time that's older and that I remember from my younger days. I'm gonna go ahead and pick one off of Crunchyroll here that I think might actually be entertaining.
All right.
Spirited Away.
One that we all haven't seen yet either.
All right, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Has anybody watched Kaiju 8?
Yes.
I haven't. I
Show
have not.
sick.
We've already talked about that.
But there's season
that
2
must have
that's
been
out
before me.
now, though. Season 2's out.
That must have been before me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brock, you don't have to choose Lupin the Third if you don't want. It's all up to you.
All right, Lupin the Third. No, I'm kidding.
case closed.
Yeah, Luke wants to go back in the dirt.
Lupin 3rd.
No, ask the
I'm
chat.
kind of.
Did we
kind
ever
of a
do
shonen.
one from the chat?
Yo, chat, does anyone want to watch us or suggest to us an anime review? An anime that we will review in 2 weeks.
I will watch this one.
He's lying.
No, as long as it's on Crunchyroll.
He's been telling lies this whole time.
It's not true.
Bro, 9 enemies not hard to find.
Actually, sometimes it really is.
It's not. It's easy. Just type at 9 enemies.
I mean, Killer Sans
Dude,
did.
who's going ham on their keyboard right now?
Killer Sans did suggest what is it, Windbreakers? Something like that in the past before.
Do we watch Windbreakers?
Nah, I don't think we did. I never watched
Like the
it.
jacket?
Yeah, I like the jacket, but it's an anime. Is it called Windbreakers? I feel like I'm getting it wrong.
I thought we watched Windbreakers.
No, I never did.
I think Wayne was there.
Any of y'all ever watched Blue Lock? I heard that show was good.
Nah, that shit was trash.
Yeah, Windbreaker anime.
I'm not finding one. I can think of one. If chat doesn't come up with one, I can think of one and just put it into a Great Nimbus debate chat.
I mean, you don't have to do it right now. You can be
Yeah.
later, but it's your choice. And Squall, do you want, since Dan to Dan's done for now, do you want to do another anime we follow? We could just catch up with Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Other than that, I'm thinking we should add some other streamers onto here. We can have like a one-off where we have a section where we add them on here and talk about streaming their career or something.
My dress up,
Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga. What? Is that an anime?
Yeah, I'm looking at her on Crunchyroll right now.
Never seen this one.
And it's in dub. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey Brock,
Already trash.
Find hey Brock, find an anime that's in sub. Force Hunter to watch sub.
Have you guys watched?
Fuck you, bro. What the fuck?
Have you guys watched Angel Beats?
Some
No,
of it.
I have not watched Angel Beats.
Carmen suggests The Water Magician.
I've heard about that. I heard that's on the
Alright.
same level as Solo Leveling.
All right, we can do that.
Is that the
I'm down.
one? Is Solo Leveling the one that won fucking anime of the year? The Water Magician. I'm looking at it right now.
Hey, all right. Hold on.
Oh, good, it's in
We're
dub.
watching either Angel Beats or The Water Magician. Is that what
This-
I heard? What am I hearing, Brock?
So hold up. I'm thinking
Water
next
Magician looks good.
next nerding out is the chat suggestion. Then the next nerding
right.
out after that is Brock's decision.
I think I have one after that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And it's only 12 episodes. I will finish this anime before the next
He's
nerding out.
lying.
I'm not.
He's
I'll start
lying.
it tonight.
He said that last time, dude.
Dude, you don't understand. I fixed my fucking stove. I can cook now. I will fucking watch this anime, son.
Yeah, I'm watching this. This looks
Didn't
kind of
he-
good.
Didn't he say that before, too?
The Water Magician.
All right, so
Alright.
we're watching
Thank you,
The Water
Carmen.
Magician.
Thank you, Carmen, for the
We're watching The Water
suggestion.
Magician. And then the nerding out after that one, we're watching Brock's Traps, Angel Beats. Or what are you still thinking?
maybe this one. This one, it looks like it could be. Oh, it's not gonna give me. It's called the beginning after the end. It looks like it could be one of those.
I think I know what that is.
Jobless reincarnation kind of competitors, maybe.
Beginning.
Beginning after the end, it sounds like an isekai.
Oh, that's the one
Yeah.
with Blaine was
It's
talking
dub.
about that. It's,
Oh, is Blaine
King
talking about
Arthur.
Oh my god, everybody in this
Okay.
show is in middle school. What the fuck?
Stop bringing up
Um,
ages, bro.
Well, then we get.
I don't-
Well, I'm not sure Angel Beats would be much better than
I don't
But-
listen to
but
those
that
songs,
one-
what do you think?
that one's not
Hey.
100% about romance, though.
I'm looking at the screenshots right here. This doesn't look
That's
like
what I
a
think.
bad anime. I
No.
think it looks pretty cool. There's very good animation compared to some of the shit I've been seeing.
Which one?
The beginning after the end.
Then we can try that out. Let's try that out instead of Angel Beats.
Alright, we'll figure it out. You don't have to decide now, Brock. But the Water Magician is confirmed for 2 weeks. So, and then
Okay.
Brock, while you decide, you can let us know in Discord later.
For sure.
I am Squall Rush, gamer, podcaster, and anime enjoyer. Thank you guys all for joining. Hit that link tree, that buy me a coffee count, those likes, follows, comments, reposts, shares, all that good shit. And no real new announcements coming up. Tomorrow's Brawlhalla Monday, so that will be my stream for tomorrow. If you're into Brawlhalla, come join me. We can run some battles, some crew battles if enough people join. It's always a fun time. And take it away, Hunter.
After is what trash item would you use?
Oh, what trash item
Turn
would I
it into a
use?
weapon.
I'd use a rusty
item.
sword, bro. That's been
In
cut
what-
off in
Of
half.
course.
And
What
I would
am I
turn
using it
that.
for?
I would turn that into the dopest spirit sword ever, bruh. All right. So you don't watch the show, so like basically
Yu Yu
you can turn any item
All
into
right.
a cool spirit weapon of
No,
some
I
sort.
got it. Yeah, choose a trash item to check. All right, cool. All right, my name's Secret Code Sauce. I am the most handsome man on this podcast, and
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
because I'm so good at it.
lie.
I'm so good at it.
He's not
I'm
gonna
so
watch
Talking
the
about
anime.
everything.
He's been lying
That's-
this whole time, bro.
I've never lied in my entire life.
He's been lying the
Why the
whole
fuck you
time.
lying?
I have lied less than Jesus.
He's been lying this whole
Never,
time,
ever
Not gonna
in
lie.
my life have I
Alright.
lied. In regards to the outro question, what trash item would I use? I'm gonna go with my ex.
Your ex?
bro. He's lying.
What's his name?
Would not be the first time I used my ex. I just want to.
Excuse me, sir, are you gay?
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Alright, is that your real trash item? you actually got one in
Oh
mind.
yeah. Yeah, like I have full control over this thing. You think I'm not gonna use my ex? What?
Not an inanimate object unless it's a sex doll.
Get in there. Oh, she's not really all there. If I'm being honest, she might qualify as not sentient.
Wow, we see what he's into now. Okay.
Okay.
That bitch was
Okay.
just dumb, man.
That raises some
Just
moral
argue way
questions.
too fucking much. She like a motherfucker's dumb when they just continuously argue face to face with Hunter, bro. Like, excuse me,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Equal fights, equal rights. Does that not ring any? I'm about to ring your bell until that rings a bell. That's what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I hit her, but
Oh, it's time.
Ring my bell. All right, go ahead, Ninja.
Right, anyway, I'm 7 from Game Jolt Me and Rumble. She leads you right back to my Rumble channel. What trash thing would I use? You know what? I'm gonna be the guy that uses the
think
water gun.
about. I'm using a lighter. Wow. And you said
a
water
lighter.
gun right there.
Yeah, because everything's a melee weapon. So I really want to see what range does that.
You'd
I
probably
was
turn
thinking
that
like
into-
Pyro from X-Men.
You probably
You
turn that water gun into a sniper, a water sniper.
It'd be a good
Ninja
idea.
would.
Water pressure too is pretty good.
And they'll never be able to trace the bullet back to you.
hmm
That's sick.
Ninja's gonna be a serial killer.
I think there is an assassin in there.
All right, Brock.
Rockshot55 on Rumble. Anywhere else you find me, you're not getting all my stuff. Check us out on Thursdays. Squall and I, he's over here. I see on my other screen. We do Pokemon Soul Link Challenge run on. Right now, it's on X and Y. So we're doing that right now on Thursdays again, 7 o'clock my time, which is Central Standard. And yeah, I don't know. I wonder what like a trash video game controller.
Dude, you'd be able to control your enemies.
I wonder what kind of powers I could get with that. That'd be interesting.
You take over their bodies
yeah,
and just start using the controller.
It might be
no,
like that puppeteer. Or the
Like I
puppeteer.
could, yeah, like control over like cars or control over other inanimate objects to fight just using. I don't know. It could be some kind of
That's
interesting
a
power.
sick idea. I mean, he did use a trash keyboard as a weapon, and when he pressed like the keys, like it would shoot out like the keys and smack into the monsters.
You're further ahead than I am on that, but
Spoilers.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, God.
That is a good
spoilers,
idea.
damn it!
Well,
All right, I'm changing my answer again. I'm gonna use a used condom.
man, he technically can, bro.
I'm gonna imprison people in my used condom
Shame.
and suffocate them
That's torture, bro.
Shame.
and drown them in my cum.
Ugh,
Painful.
what a
All right,
way
it's
to
time
go.
to meet Gold Sauce.
All right, make sure y'all hit them with some follows. Maybe if you want to on the bottom right. Yeah. Hope you all have a good one. Thanks for joining, and we'll catch you all later. Peace.
King.